And are we live? Okay, hey, what is going on? And welcome back to Nerdbotchery, another episode here of Shadowdale with the good team. I had a little bit of technical difficulties, so we weren't able to do the last good session, which would have been 2 weeks ago, but we took care of that and everything else, so we're right back on track. Want to start off by saying thank you to our subscribers and our viewers and our new Patreon supporters. Really appreciate it. All your support is helping us. And we actually have someone very special in the group tonight, a very special guest star, Todd Hutman, who actually runs the D&D creative table designs. You hear me talk about them all the time. Like I've been going there. I can remember I first started going to that site. It wasn't even that big at the time. But because it has such a good community, this place has just exploded. I think they got like 20,000 members now. It's insane. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Todd, I think you're one of the top 10 Dungeons & Dragons Facebook pages right now on Facebook, which is a huge accomplishment in itself. But even more than just the numbers and everything, again, is the community. So, yeah, it's awesome. And Todd is here. He's going to be playing with us, and we're going to go down the line, and I'm sure he'll tell you a little bit more. But I highly suggest if you like Dungeons & Dragons, if you like building terrain, if you like watching a show and all this stuff that you see, go check out that site, man. They will answer your questions. It's not like you're just going to go up there and post and everybody ignores you. Everybody is really cool. Also want to thank Reaper Miniatures. We're still going to be starting that painting show. We're still getting all that organized and set up. So you will be seeing us with that very soon. Want to thank Troll Lord Games. You already know, but we talk about them as well. They are really great for supplemental materials. They've also helped us out and gave us some things for giveaways. So we want to say thank you. Big thanks to Chuck Lord, Troll Lord Games. Also thanks Stat Trackers. As you know, James Keeler used to play on the good team, actually, right here. He supplies us with stat trackers that we'll be giving away probably, and I'm thinking for that Stefan game that will be coming up. So, again, want to make sure you pay attention for that. And talking about giveaways real quick, we still have that mega giveaway of that custom-painted Cavern's core set that is painted with paint that actually lights up in a black light by one of our players, Amy, who plays Helen back on the Evil team. And when we hit 75 subscribers here on Twitch, we are going to give that bad boy away. All right, so this is episode 6 of this ongoing campaign. All this is made from Dwarven Forge. If you want to see what else we do, we have a schedule below that can show you all the games and all the upcoming stuff that we'll be doing, so you can check that out. I'm going to let the players introduce themselves, and we will start with Miss Space.
What's up, guys? I'm Space. Tonight I am playing Sparrow, the Air Ganassi swashbuckler rogue fighter, and hopefully I can get my friend out of the frog alive. And
we hope.
We hope.
We have some players that aren't going to be here tonight. Exile, she looks like she's not going to be able to make it. And then Randy, who was playing with us last time, really awesome guy. But he was just here for a little bit, and he had to go. But his character will be played by Chris. And Exile's character, Luca, will be played by Cutter Eric. So let's go on to Paul.
Oh, hey, Mako Lighter. Bard, Adventurer, Gentleman Supreme, and not inside of frogs. That's a plus.
No, that in this situation, yes. Next is Chris. Is Chris here?
Yeah, let me unmute.
Oh,
that might be a good idea. Hi, I play Duncan Scoop normally, but he's currently being dined on by a Froghemoth. So while that's going on, I will be playing Dugrin Snowbeard, Dwarven Cleric.
There you go. All right. And next is Eric.
Yeah, I'm Bale Blueblood, Tiefling Warlock and Paladin. On a path of redemption, but I've got issues.
Don't we all?
I'm also inside of a frog, by the way.
But willingly, we should add that. That's very important to know that he
Winning
jumped
to save a
inside
friend.
that frog, willing to save a friend. And next is Miku.
I'm Silhouette, Way of the Shadows monk, and don't mess with chicken.
Oh yeah, if you've been watching this show since episode 1, chicken was like a little joke that Miku had saved during a storm, and ever since then Chicken has been with Miku and has survived. Chicken is resilient, very resilient. And last but not least, our very special guest star. Thank you so much for their support. Todd.
Hey everybody, I'm Todd Putnam, and I am playing Raylan the Unrich. I am a swashbuckling pirate who's currently between crews, and I am looking for coin and booty wherever I can find it. So far I've been trailing these fine people in order to steal some loot for them, in order to pay off for some buxom women, but now that they've been swallowed by frogs, if I don't save them, then I won't save the loot. So apparently I have to save them before I can steal from them. This is a conundrum.
He just let him know his story, but they technically don't know that yet, but they will. So yeah, and right now, if we left off the good team, they were fighting the Froghemoth. Let me give you a quick recap to the viewers here. What happened was, remember, it originally started off with Corey Doofoot, the little halfling that was running through the streets, and the party had followed her, trying to help her out from some people that were chasing her, only to be ambushed by mind flayers. Well, the mind flayers cast a fireball, they ran, and the party followed Corey Doofoot, who eventually told Duncan and the rest of the party that her master that she used to study on, Albernon Scoop, which apparently must be Duncan's relative, had found this place of a great treasure and everything else. It was actually from a great evil priest of the god Set. So, and they had run like an assassin's cult and everything, and he had swore that no one would ever get his treasure. But, Albernon Scoop had apparently found a way in and everything else. And but now Albernon had disappeared. So the Corey Doofoot, the halfling, gave the map to Duncan and everything. And then she was romanced, of course, in a way, or totally enthralled by Mako. So now she's been following behind the party. And when they got to this bridge to cross over, one of the mind flayers appeared demanding the map and everything else. But of course, the party, who says yes to a mind flayer? They said no, and a fight ensued. And it's important to note that when the mind flayer was defeated, he didn't die. It phased out. Like it froze into place for a second, like almost like redshifted light in a black. And you just heard a scream, and then he just phased out of reality. He was gone, dissipated. And then he was gone. So that's important. They don't know why that happened, but we're going to have to wait to find out. But that mind flayer had brought up 2 Froghemoths, and now these Froghemoths were fighting, and at first it was Duncan was on the head, beating the Froghemoth and grabbing the eye stalk, stabbing as it was trying to shake him out, but eventually his luck with the rolls ran out, and it swallowed him. And then Luca, she was on the opposite side of the bridge, fighting the Froghemoth, if you can see it right here, and that one swallowed her as well. So now we are starting at the top of the round, where the party is fighting these Froghemoths. You've got Bale Blueblood, who had jumped into the mouth of the Froghemoth that Duncan was in, trying to save Duncan somehow and hopefully get in there, which is totally insane. I had no idea he was going to try that, so it was really cool. And that is where we are at, in the middle of this intense battle with the Froghemoth and with them. And we are going to start it up right now, and it is Space's turn, or Sparrow. It's Sparrow's turn. But I believe Sparrow was still afraid. She had been made fear.
So I have to do a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, to do that fear.
Let's hope my rolls is going.
All right, that starts off right.
No!
Oh.
Already.
Well, we know that one didn't pass. So you're still running around, fearful and everything else. You're just moving and running around. So then the next move, then, since you really can't do anything, all you can do is try to run and stay as far away as you can.
Wait, how long does fear last? Because you used the wand.
Let's
and
see.
You said it was 10 minutes, right?
Where's the big of you for 1 minute? So you have 1 minute, which is.
And how many rounds has it been since it's been casted?
Each round is 6 seconds, so you have like 10 rounds technically.
And
this is like round 3, I think, maybe 4 at the most. Okay. I'll be generous and I'll just say it's 5, but it still leaves you at 5 rounds until you save, unless you save. So right now, Sparrow goes running. Do you want to run anywhere, Sparrow, or just want to kind of guess if you'll go?
I'm gonna curl up into a ball.
You're just gonna lay down. Oh,
I'm
mommy.
and accept defeat. I forgot what was the spell save DC for that? 15, right?
15, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. So next it is Luca's turn. So Luca is inside the frog here. So who's in charge of Luca? That is actually
So it's currently me.
Yes.
A couple things. One is perhaps, unless Space is not comfortable with it, and Space will have something to do until saving throws are made. Would you like to play Luca, Space? Or are you not ready?
No, it's fine.
You do it? Okay, so that'll take a second, I guess, for you to switch over so she has access to the sheet. And then secondly, I want to make sure that our VIP guest today is in our initiative. I don't know if you guys set that up ahead of time.
Already done, buddy.
All right, cool.
We got it. We're on top of that, aren't we, Todd?
Absolutely.
We got that. All right, so let's get...
Hopefully a frog will cough up another party member. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's always... Hey! Hey! All right, Luca is now under control of Sparrow. That was pretty fun. Lucas.
So, Space, just so you know, the last will and testament of Exile was to rage and start biting. Once Luca gets to half hit points, every time that she bites, she gets her proficiency bonus back as hit points. It's in there in the character sheet. That's the main thing I want to communicate. And then I will let you play.
So, one thing, do I just say I'm raging and never mind. I see. Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna rage and I'm gonna bite the inside of the frog. Well, that's what Luca's gonna do. Yeah, so 20. I can't hear Tony. Can anybody hear Tony?
Yep, I'm looking right now. So you're raging and 20 trying to hit the frog from the inside. And yes, that hits. And yeah, so you got 12 piercing and 2 from just rage damage, so 14 damage. All right, so you want to describe how Luca does the damage inside the frog, or do you want me to do it?
You do that.
Okay.
It makes balloon animals out of the intestines.
So Luca's in there, and you can hear Luca going inside. Its armor was too strong, just like last time. It's basically Drax. I am defeating it all by myself. I am the greatest warrior. I am the strongest. Oh wait, there's acid burning my hand. So you see like little pokes like coming out from the inside of the Froghemoth, these little bits of metal, because obviously it's not metal but biting, like you see teeth and chunks being bitten and little blood forming coming out from holes as Luca's inside ripping at this Froghemoth. So that Froghemoth takes 14 damage from being bit on the inside. You can tell I really love Drax, right? Like one of my favorite characters. All right, so now it is Froghemoth's turn. Froghemoth 2. So the one that has right now, right there, as you can see, in the mouth or in the stomach is both Duncan and Bale. So this Froghemoth at this point, let's see. Ooh, I could be mean, but I'm not. As I go, let's see. All right, so who's ever in my stomach has to take 3d6 acid at the start of each of my turns. So right now, who's ever in my stomach has to take 3d6. So I'm going to roll that 3d6. I prefer to roll it. And let's see what we got. All right, so you guys are taking 12 points of damage. So as Bale and Duncan are are in the stomach of this Froghemoth. The smell inside, you see the secretions, with your, even though it's dark in there, Bale, you're able to see in the dark, so you almost wish you couldn't. The secretions are coming off the walls of this Froghemoth's stomach. You see bones and little older creatures that had been rotted up in the stomach with the smell coming off them of excrement, death, all inside. But then little bits of green goo start coming more from the walls of the stomach, and they begin to burn you and Duncan. That's just like in Aliens, where it's dripping onto your skin. Ah! Little bits of burnt hair, so now you even have the smell of burnt hair and your own freshly burnt flesh inside. Take 12 points of damage.
Now for Scoop, how does that work for him with his death saves and stuff?
Scoop's unconscious. Is that a death save or?
God, I don't want to be rich.
No. What's the roll?
But technically, I guess that has to count as a death save right there. It takes one of your death saves off, doesn't it?
I don't have. It's just a roll d20 then. I don't have Scoop's sheet open right now. I'm looking at Dugrin's.
Hey, I think Mako knows a role in that. Is it an automatic loss of a death save if you're already unconscious?
That is correct. If you take damage while unconscious, automatic death save.
Thank you, Mako. Okay. All right, so unfortunately, I was hoping that it wouldn't be like that, but I was pretty sure it was. So that counts against one of your death saves right there. So
but that's why Bale's in there.
Yeah, we got to get you out of there.
Got you, buddy.
Got to get you out. So, all right.
I may die, but I got you.
You're not gonna. You won't die. No. All right. So now it is what you see in the distance, right by. Coming over, right kind of by here, approaching, you see what looks like a roguish type character that is dressed in like leather armor and seems to have a rapier and a hooded cloak on, and it seems to be coming from out from behind like a tree, although the tree isn't there right now, and you can see him, and he's up on the ridge right there. And that means, Raylan, it is your turn.
Raylan mysteriously rushes forth, and he sees there's, is it Sparrow who's laying on the ground, crying?
No. Where you are is right here. Okay.
Oh, I'm too far from... How far am I from Sparrow?
You'd have to dash, and you could make it to Sparrow.
I can, as a rogue, I can bonus action dash, so that's precisely what I do. So I bonus action dash and I make it to Sparrow. And Sparrow, what are you dressed like?
I am wearing a breastplate, a half breastplate, like harem pants.
What kind of weapon do you have?
I have 2 rapiers.
I'm immediately attracted to a woman on her back with 2 rapiers.
All right, so you're kind of...
I charge forward immediately, pull off my glove very cavalierly, and give her 2 slaps to the face. Stand her up on her feet facing away from the Froghemoth. So I am facing the Froghemoth and she is facing only me. And I explain to her using deception that Froghemoths are innately terrified of pointy weapons because they are afraid that they will choke them to death. And I try and smack her face with it to knock her out of her fear.
Okay. I'll tell you what, when you get to I'll consider that a help action.
Okay.
When you get to when it gets to Sparrow's next roll, she can have advantage on her roll to break out of the fear. How's that sound? All right. So that's your turn. You're up there.
And because she's got rapiers, I assume that she's a roguish type like me, and I immediately say that if we don't act quickly, the party will die. But if we act slowly, we might have more treasure to split between us. It is a conundrum.
And, what a conundrum it is. But I'm screaming. I can't do anything because I'm screaming.
What a tangled web we weave.
It's all right. I'm used to having a woman on the ground screaming with me. It's fine.
So you got up there. You're right next to the bridge, and she's like slightly off the bridge, and you're right there with her. And behind you, you see all the carnage ensuing. So now it is Mako's turn, and Mako, you are right on the bridge, right here, buddy.
Absolutely. All right. So first things first. I deal 1d6 points of psychic damage to the Froghemoth with
Jennifer Bell song.
Barbarian type.
Luca?
Luca, that's right. I'm drawing a blank there. Yeah, so it takes 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
As the molten ball of lead in his stomach, his brain is just convinced is eating away his insides. I think I posted a video to you about how frogs can't vomit. What they actually do is expel, like they invert their entire stomach out through their mouth to dump the contents.
Mm-hmm. That's actually
its brain is completely convinced there's a painful irritant within its stomach. Does it elect to expunge its stomach contents out in order to try and expel the burning irritant?
Yeah, there's actually a rule for that for Froghemoths if that situation arrives. They have to take a certain amount of damage, and then they'll try to expel their stomach.
Okay. So I guess that includes all of Luca's bite and acid damage from the inside as well?
Yep, because Luca did she did 14, or he did 14, Luca's, and then you did 2, so that's a total of 16 so far.
Okay, great. Now that one hasn't acted yet, right? That one's the next one to act?
The next one to act is the Froghemoth 1. Yes, you're correct.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery. So yeah, needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. What you making fun of the frog? How are you making? What are you saying? How are you making it feel bad? I failed. That's for sure.
I'm just making buzzing noises to try and mess with its head.
And you're speaking. What's nice about Vicious Mockery is you don't have to speak their language, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
So you're basically, the party just hears. All right. So
it takes 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Calm down, guys. I'm clearing the field with this one.
I know. DPS here, man.
More importantly, he has disadvantage on his next attack, so that's nice.
That is awesome.
All right. And then, am I currently being threatened?
You are not threatened at the time.
Okay. I'm going to put myself into a less exposed position. Let's move me 30 feet to either side.
Okay. 30 feet across the bridge. You want to go closer to your new roguish person that we saw?
Let's go away from him. I don't know who that is yet, and the Mind Flayer did have allies.
All right. You're back here then. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So now it is Durgan Snowbeard's turn.
Okay, that's Durgan in between the Froghemoths on the bridge.
Yes, sir.
By the frothy brew of Mathamore, I swear. We got 2 in one and 1 in the other. I reckon I'll probably help out the 2 first. You can hang in there. Hey, we got a problem here. I can't heal what I can't see, people. So I move closer to the Froghemoth containing Scoop and Bale.
Okay.
Bringing it fully, if it wasn't already there before, then it's fully in the aura of my Sharknado of spirits.
So you wanna move as close as you can to this Froghemoth right here?
Yes. Can I reach it with a warhammer?
I'll tell you what. I'll let you jump down. Give me an acrobatics.
Oh, if I can't reach it with a warhammer, I'm not jumping off the bridge.
Okay. All right. I'd say they're not that cool. They're using their tongues and everything, and their tentacles, have a reach that's a little bit farther. I'll tell you what. I'd say you can't reach it. You'd have to get down closer to reach it.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Who is not in a frog dock, currently injured.
Is there anybody not in the Froghemoth that's currently injured?
Yes.
I don't know. Is anybody in the party injured?
I don't think so. That Mind Flayer just did a lot of mind stuff.
Duncan and
they're in
Bale are
Froghemoth.
injured, but they're inside the Froghemoth.
Duncan, Bale, and Luca are all inside Froghemoth.
Yeah, so they're not.
Oh, heck. All right. I'm gonna. Jeez, I guess I am gonna have to jump down then. All right, acrobatics roll.
Come on, give me 10 or above. We'll do a nice, not a hard one. 10 or above. If you fail that, then you were meant to fall on your ass. The gods just don't like you. Okay, so you are a very spry little dwarf. All right, so you jump off the bridge. Whoa! Grand move push, but now you are within striking distance of that Froghemoth.
Now yell at it.
Light it up, hit him.
And I'll give him a smack.
Smack him. Smack him in the face. Oh, and that hits.
Warhammer it.
All right, with 5 damage.
And then for my bonus action, because one hit isn't enough, really.
It's never enough. It's like,
Whoa, where are you? Spiritual weapon is already up. Already had that running, so I guess it just makes a spell save.
Let's see. Careful. You turn. You can move the weapon 20 feet. Repeat that. It's creature within 5 feet.
I guess I got to roll to hit.
Yeah, it's just a roll to hit. It's just like old school spiritual weapon. Basically, you just have a weapon that gains magical pluses to hit. Creatures only hit by magical weapons. The higher you go. Here it just increases damage in this edition.
Oh no, never mind. I see it here. It's a normal roll. I'm pretty sure I cast it at the same level it was at. Bam.
Well, you hit. Bam.
Right.
All right, and another 8.
Big stupid frog, let him go.
All right, so 8, another 8. That's a total of 13 damage. All right, so your first. Do you want to describe your hit, or do you want me to do it?
Walk up to its stomach where I see the bulges of my 2 companions, and then I'll in between them, and I'll hit it right there, hopefully in the frog equivalent of a solar plexus, or a froggy plexus, this may be.
Frog plexus.
Follow up after planting my hammer in its stomach. I will direct my magic hammer and say, "Go ahead, right there, too." And then I look up at it and I say, "That's right. I hit you twice. You got no more room for anyone else, so screw you."
Rip it.
Rip it. Rip it. That's what I'm doing. Let him go.
All right, so you have hurt that Froghemoth. I like your description. That was cool. And now it is Froghemoth's one turn. So this one can no longer get to, it has to move a little bit closer. And it kind of comes up here, so it can't get over there. And let's see. Let's move it over. Who does it try to get? At the start of this turn, Luca has to take 3d6 acid damage that's in the stomach. So let's do that. The 3d6. One, two, three. There we go. All right, so 5 to 11 points of damage comes off Luca.
Because his raging, so half.
Oh, well, there you go. Even
not
better.
For acid.
Not for acid?
No.
Oh, okay.
But do make sure to add the extra 9 hit points from our amazing bard.
I just cleared that off, so.
Oh, what kind of barbarian is he? Because there's like a bear totem.
Would bear totem should be okay. Should take half.
No, it's not. It's the beast.
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So this thing is going to kind of it moves a little bit closer to Mako. Obviously, I can't do that. The terrain, I don't want to have to push everything all over the place. But it moves closer to Mako, and it tries to grab you with its tentacle. Let's see if it gets Mako with the tentacle. That's probably that's a hit. Pretty sure. Next one.
Is this one that has disadvantage?
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is the frog one. Yes, thank you, Mako.
Thank you.
But of course I would have still hit because the second attack was 26. So, either which way. Because the first attack was 22, the first attack was 26. But let me roll his second attack now. Because he gets 2 attacks with his tentacles. I'll also use tongue or bites. So let's do another one. And this is for disadvantage. So let me do another roll to see which. Oh my god, look at my rolls. This was. Holy shit. Oh my god! Every single roll was above 20. Every single one. You see that?
I see it.
Yeah, Mako's like, yes, I see it, asshole.
See it, don't like it.
Yeah, okay. So, alright, so the tentacles, this Froghemoth, Mako, you had. Apparently, it understood what you had said about its mother.
Yes, so.
And it is pissed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it really loves its mom. I don't know. But for whatever reason, it is angry. And these tentacles come over, and it takes the tentacles. And to prevent you from trying to dodge them, it goes one high and one low at the same time. And you're not able, and it catches you right in the center, hitting underneath your arm and slapping up into there. And then not breaking, but hurting your ribs. And then the other one hitting your hip. And the pain is excruciating as it slaps you down onto the bridge. And you're just like that. And then it has its tongue. All right. And Froghemoth to see, all right, you got a DC 18 strength throw.
So how much damage was that total?
Well, if we do the ones that were on the disadvantage, we'll take those. 18 damage there, and 18 and 16, so 34.
Okay.
All right, and then the tongue, give me a strength saving throw.
Come on, Mako.
Come on, Mako. Come on, Mako. Oh, he did it! Oh! Yeah! All right. So Mako, this tongue, this Froghemoth sees you beaten, battered, the blood's coming out of your mouth, and the bruising's already starting to form from where the tentacles have beat you, But it tries to get its tongue, and as its tongue goes, you grab its tongue with your hand and begin to squish its tongue, using your strength, and then you can hear, and you understand what that means, but you won't repeat it for the stream because it's so vulgar. And then you let the tongue go. All right, and now, it is, and you took that 11 points of damage off for Luca, right? Eric.
Yes.
It's not me. It's Space.
Oh, Space. Did you take the 11 points of damage off for Luca?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, so Froghemoth 1 is gone. It's hurt. Mako's hurt, but he's not in it. He did not get taken by this thing. All right. Now it is Duncan's turn. Come on, Duncan. Come on.
Duncan's unconscious. I roleplay.
Roleplay. All right. Oh, that's right. You can't do anything because you're okay. I thought you could make a death save right now.
I dream of the Border Kingdoms, lakes, fireworks, and honey. That's my action for the round.
Yes, I know what your backstory is. I know about the boat.
All right. So the Phantasmal Force spell, that's a concentration spell. So I believe I owe you some concentration checks.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Do it.
Okay, never mind. It's gone.
I think doesn't Scoop have to make a death saving throw?
I thought he did too. That's what I was thinking.
But he automatically felt one, but he still has to make them.
Yeah, so go ahead and do a death saving throw.
Don't die, please.
Stabilize. It's an option.
Get her. rolling that 20. That'll help.
Come on, Scoop. Death saving throw.
Oh man, please.
Come on, Scoop. Scoop,
Please.
Scoop.
Please.
Oh no.
Okay, well, we'll just keep going. Next, it's Bale's turn.
So, in this grotesque, acidic muck and smell and bile and things that I'm in, I can feel my compatriot next to me. He's gonna pull off his glove and find his way around to where there's some skin, and then he will pray to El Mater and extend 10 hit points. My question is he already dead, or did he have one save left?
He had one save left.
Then he's exactly at 0.
All right.
So by raw, he should have 0 hit points again and be 10 hit points, and then be all of his death saves are gone.
All right. Thank God. Okay. So now you are kind of up there a little bit. Duncan. Little bit.
Scoop at 0 and conscious, or
You have 10.
I'm at 10 and I'm conscious.
Yep.
Of course, you're in the belly of something you probably don't want to be in belly of.
All right, no problem. I gasp, smell frog and acid, and go gah!
All right, so you're in there. You're up. Bale, is there anything else you want to do right now?
I don't have any other actions I can take, so I will just swim in the bile.
Swimming in the bile. It doesn't smell good. All right,
Sure.
so next is Miku's turn. I mean, Silhouette's turn.
So I think I'm near the one with Scoop.
Yep.
And
Let me
Bale,
show you
so-
where you're at. You are actually right here behind this mushroom. Can you see it yourself?
Yeah. So basically, what I'd like to do is I'd like to just with my sickle, like holding my sickle, I'd like just to find a position where I can run forward, and then jump at the Froghemoth. And
Okay.
you know how, like, when you're trying to catch something with like a hook or something, I want to try to as part of my attack. Like, I'm basically doing a movement into an attack. Basically, I would like to kind of slice catch the blade of my sickle into the Froghemoth and slide down it.
I got. That's a cool way to describe an attack. I'll tell you what. If let's make this interesting. You want to do like a really cool attack where you basically jump maybe off the bridge and onto the Froghemoth.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what. Here's the deal, but you got to agree to it before the roll. And I'll let you do extra damage to the Froghemoth for that wild attack. But you have to make a roll for acrobatics. If you pass the acrobatics, then you get the extra damage. But if you fail the acrobatics, then you actually do a little bit less damage. You'll do 1d4 more or 1d4 less. But give me acrobatics, passing. I should say 1d6. 1d6. Make it better. And go ahead and give me acrobatics, pass a 14 or more.
Let's do this.
You don't have to take the deal. Oh, but she passed. All right. So describe your cool attack as you run onto the bridge and jump off.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much just I'm getting fed of this shit and my peeps are getting hurt. So I just let out a cry as I jump up, like just holding the sickle, just like it glints in the sunlight as I just jump and try to catch the sickle onto the skin of the Froghemoth. Oh, nice.
Of course, we had to make sure you hit first, but you definitely hit. So, what's your damage there?
Then you said I could do another 1d6.
Yep, another 1d6, kind of like a crit. Make it
Nice.
Oh, did you get another 6? 12. Oh, and you maxed it. All right, and you were attacking the same. All right, so you were attacking Froghemoth 2, the one that everybody's in. Froghemoth 2 is looking hurt, man. This thing, after you go down with the sickle, you know, it opens up a piece of its intestines, go out into the water, and you see an oily slick begin to form in the water in the mist of the swampy area that you're in, and the green guts of the Froghemoth are starting to come out, but it's still alive. It's still alive. But you could tell, you know, Silhouette's amazing jump truly hurt that thing bad. It's damage.
So I have extra attack as unlocked, but I'm not sure if you counted that as a thing or whatever.
What did you say?
I have another attack as a level 5 monk. So
yeah,
I'm
go
not sure
for it. Do it.
So just one more FU to this thing.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, and that's
7. Oh, and another 7. All right, so
Silhouette.
you not
like,
only you want to describe your second hit.
Oh, as I just kind of take my sickle, like kind of kick, like, you know, pull my sickle out of its skin, I just do another slash on it.
All right, and Luca takes damage when we get to the next Froghemoth. All right, so Miku, is there anything else you want to do on this round?
Oh, that's it. I'm just gonna stare angrily at it.
All right, so now it is Sparrow's turn.
Advantage on this, right? Because he slapped me.
Come on, Space.
Got advantage on
Get
it.
that advantage.
Come on, Space.
Oh!
Again, I cannot break out of despair.
What did you get? Let me see.
An 8.
Yeah, you're not having the same game that you had last time, are you?
Poor Sparrow.
So,
All right, so Sparrow, you miss on that attack, obviously. Not miss. I'm sorry. You fail your wisdom save, even though you have advantage, which is so you're still running around. You're curled up in a ball right in front of your new friend. That's basically your world.
he's holding me, and he's just like, snap out of it. Just snap out of it.
But you ain't snapping out. You're
Definitely not.
I saw squids that eat brains. No, wait, you're doing like JC says, my stepson. I see things. I know
I
stuff.
got those I see things eyes.
Yeah, the scene thing eyes. See, you know what I'm saying. See, he told me that. I never heard that expression, but it makes so much sense. I seen things. I know stuff. All right, so you're running around like chicken your head cut off or laying there. I'm sorry. And now it is Luca's turn, but Luca is still stuck. Not stuck, but go ahead, Luca. You gonna
I'm sorry, Tony. Actually, I rolled on the wrong sheet. I rolled on Luca's sheet because I have them both. I have them both open. So I was looking at Luca's sheet. I have a +1 multiplier. That's what I'm saying.
No, you rolled.
No. I have 2 different sheets, and I'm rolling as Luca and I'm rolling as Sparrow. This is I have a +1 multiplier to my wisdom saves.
Okay.
Is the 9 still good enough?
Oh.
I'm saying
Okay.
that I just paid attention to that. Oh my god, yeah, I can't. I don't know if I can play 2 characters.
I guess that passes.
I think it does. He slapped the shit out of me, but I felt it.
All right.
Thank you.
So this time you are up and you are no longer curled in a ball.
How do I get this so it's not my name and it's Lucas? Or do I have to like...
It'll still say your name even if you have 2 characters.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to close his until it's his turn because that shit just confused the hell out of me.
Sorry about that. But hey, you passed. You got your and you critted, so you are out and you are up, no longer shaking and peeing on yourself.
Whoa! Oh man, my face hurts. And then I look
Thank
at
me later, and it better not involve anything with pee.
who are you? And then that's the end of my turn.
All right. And now it is Luca's turn. So what does Luca want to do inside the Froghemoth?
Oh wait, I didn't know Luca was right after me. Oh shit. Eric, how do you do this?
Yeah, you just bite again.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bite again. 9, I don't think that hits.
No, that does not. 9 is not going to bite. So this time Luca goes trying to tear, tasting the bile, but hits like a really tough spot on the stomach and is not able to get through it this bite. Even though, and wait a minute, advantage because raging though?
Does he get, I'm not sure.
No, actually, well, so you can do reckless attack, and actually you should, because it's automatically doing damage.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm gonna roll again. 13.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
you don't get advantage of that.
Reckless attack. Doesn't that
Yeah,
give you
so,
advantage?
so Tony, Luca would have advantage if she did reckless attack.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, yeah, okay. So yeah, that definitely hits. You do 9 points of biting damage to the inside of that Froghemoth. You want to describe your bite?
Yeah, Luca is just like, I thought this frog tasted like chicken, but maybe I'm wrong, So he's just gonna keep biting into the frog as he, trying to get out. He's trying to bite his way out of the frog.
All right, so Luca's in there biting, doing damage, and now it is Froghemoth 2's turn. So this Froghemoth, it has 2 people in the belly. The people inside now have to take, since you're still inside there, have to take 3d6 acid. So let's do that.
That Froghemoth also is caught in the Spirit Guardian's aura from Durgan.
Oh, okay. So that's like that causes disadvantage, but this isn't an attack right here. But when it attacks, it will get disadvantage.
No, so Spirit Guardians is not the same as Ancestral Guardians. This one does damage.
Okay.
I just posted it in chat.
All right, perfect. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's do that Wisdom saving throw, Froghemoth 2. Let's do that. Miss. Yeah, I hope so. Come on, Froghemoth, miss. Big miss.
Damn.
No.
I made it.
No, I'm rolling hot tonight. I've rolled 4 20s and over 4 20s and a 19 for all my rolls. Rolling
So
hot tonight.
Takes half damage.
All right, so half damage on that.
Okay, I'll roll the damage then.
Froghemoth takes half, so that's how much? Go ahead and roll your damage. 3d8 radiant, or necrotic, whatever, or radiant. Excuse me. So half of that, 7. So 7 damage.
You take 7?
Well, it succeeded. It says on a failed, the creature takes 3. Good, unsuccessful, it takes half as much damage. So half of 13, I'd say, was about 7.
I apologize. I thought it was the acid damage on this.
Oh no! Now I go to Now I do your acid damage because you don't get. I don't think that gives you any protection. Now it's your. So the guardians, as this thing goes to move, you see the guardians, your spiritual guardians, all stab into it, and its tentacles. One kind of falls off into the water. This thing is hurting bad now at this point. This Froghemoth, but it goes and it does its damage to the people in the stomach. So let's get that up. Guys, there we go. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. What's our total? 5, 1, 9. 9 points of damage from acid, so you don't take as much this time. So that means Duncan is still up.
Yeah, but hit point, dude.
1 hit point. You're still up. And all y'all have to do is at least 20 hit points of damage inside this frog, man. Come on, man.
Question, when Duncan came to, regained consciousness, would he have an action, or is that not a thing?
You didn't come to until your turn was before Bale's. Bale brought you up on his turn.
I don't get an action until my turn comes up. All right, no problem.
Yep. So you get now your turn, your next turn, because you were still unconscious on that when it came to Bale. All right, flying. All right, now the Froghemoth 2's turn, and it is going to attack Mako again on that. Well, no, Froghemoth 2. No, Froghemoth 2 is going to go after. Let's go after Mr. Durgan, Snowbeard, or Silhouette. We're gonna roll. Probably, yeah, it's going after Silhouette because it didn't like that nasty cut down its side. So it's going for you, Silhouette. All right, so first one is a tentacle at Silhouette. I don't know if that hits.
Oh, yikes. That definitely hits.
Oh, okay. Second attack, tentacle. Oh my god, it's a crit.
I
am fucking rolling on fire. I am on
see.
fire. That is 63 points of damage right there.
Yeah, that bops me.
All right, so this tentacle, you did this vicious attack, and this thing is even hurting. But in its last, you can tell its rage and its strength. It knows it's probably going to be gone from this world, so it takes its rip it, and the tentacle comes down and smashes Miku across the neck, and you literally see Miku's neck go like that as it hits Miku, and she goes straight down. Boom! Right.
Yeah, I'm out. See ya.
Do you remember your 9 temporary hit points?
Yes, that's what the 9 temp hit points.
You still gotta do your death saves, Mika. This isn't
On my way.
This isn't like old school D&D, where you'd be dead instantly right now. Got your death save. But Miku is down. This thing is taking its revenge, and now it still gets one more attack, and it turns and it looks at the let's see.
Perfect.
I guess I'll go for this one. We'll go for the cleric. It goes to take a bite. The cleric that's next to it, and
Miss.
if I roll high again, I'm gonna trip.
Miss.
Oh, there we go. Finally, I'm rolling low. My lowest roll. All right. I'm pretty sure that 12 does not hit the cleric. Mr. Durgan, does that hit you, Durgan Snowbeard?
No. 18 armor.
Yeah, I didn't think it
Look up at it and I just say, you tongue like a granny.
Not that. Don't say it with Miku. Miku just got hit and it didn't feel like no granny. All right, so now it is Raylan's turn again.
Raylan turns to his now unterrified newfound friend and looks us straight in the eye and in all seriousness says, if any of my clothes get digested, your friends owe me compensation to double. And he turns and heads towards who is the closest Froghemoth to him, or who's the most damaged of the two? Is the most damaged within range?
Definitely the most damaged Froghemoth 2, which is this one over here, which has inside it is Bale and Duncan, and next to it is Durgan, and then on the other side is Silhouette, but she is down. You could get to him, but you'd have to do an acrobatics check, jump off the bridge, or do a Miko thing where you jump onto it and try to attack it and pass your acrobatics. But if you fail, to make it fair, you do less damage, but if you succeed, you do more.
Acrobatics is my middle name, so that's not the problem. The question is, can I get a sneak attack as long as another person is within 5 feet of it? Can I make a sneak attack as I jump up?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Then that is precisely what I do. I will run and jump off, and I will use my blade, my rapier, to try and stab this creature. Here we go.
Do it, Raylan.
Come on. Oh! You know that makes it.
With panache.
Now you got to get the attack, though. You got to make sure you hit it. Do the attack roll.
Got sneak attack. Here we go. So, but I look good doing it. This is the
it's going to be the coolest looking miss ever.
All right.
I'm just sitting there watching him, and I'm just like, wow.
All right, and there we are.
Okay, so you got it. That hits it, and hold on, I think
23 points of damage.
Ooh, it's down.
Yes.
Describe how you kill it, Todd.
Okay. As I go jumping off the side of the bridgeway, I turn to the rest of the party and I smile, and there's a little bit of a gleam on my teeth as it goes, and I look quite debonair and dashing. And then my blade comes and slices into the creature, and I just yank down on it and cut open the body so that the compatriots can fall out. And then I stand on top of it with one foot tapping, and I'm saying, "I've got one. You're responsible for the other."
Alright, so he's standing on top of it now. You guys are out here. Bale and Duncan, you're out on the ground. And Durgan's right next to it. You still have Silhouettes down. Your newfound roguish friend is standing on top of his kill. Alright. So
I say that my name is Rayland, and that I do believe I've earned my share of the party treasure at this point.
No, you gotta say it like this. Unrich. Raylan Unrich.
Raylan the currently unrich. until I get my share of the treasure.
You're welcome to your share of the frogs.
Not only a share of the treasure, Raylan, but I'm gonna put a tattoo of your name on my face.
Usually I resolve that for women, but as you see fit.
That works. 1 second, guys. Here. Special effects. Okay. All right. So you've now got. Now it is. Is there anything else you want to do, Raylan?
Yes. By the way, in another life, I was the master of a game called Frogga. So I just wanted to.
Atari 2600, baby.
Absolutely.
Our Gen 1's first game system. All right, so now, since Raylan has killed that guy and standing atop the carcass, smote it on the ground, it is now Mako's turn. Mako's was hurting bad.
I'm fine. I'll limp a little bit as I make my way towards Silhouette. So go ahead and move me 30 feet towards Silhouette.
All right. You have to go down. To get the Silhouette, we have to go down. So that's gonna.
I just need to get within 60 feet.
Oh, yes, definitely. You're within 60 feet.
So pretty much like it says, just lean over the edge of the bridge.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You can do that. Because Silhouette is right.
Timora, we need some luck down here. Drop a holy word on her. Heal her for 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, plus.
So let's see. Where my dice go? Boom. So take 5 points of healing.
5.
Better than nothing.
But you're conscious. That's the important thing. Then I'll turn around and I'll flip off the frog and go.
You flip it.
And another vicious mockery its way, and flip it off on attitude.
Thanks.
Double deuce.
All right. So are you doing the vicious mockery to it?
Absolutely.
All right. Let me do my thing. I have to pass a. Pass here. It's wisdom, right?
You have to fail.
No. Pass, fail. I've been rolling hot all night. Now I'm rolling crap. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
So go ahead and take 2 points of damage.
All
and
right.
more importantly, he has disadvantage on the next attack roll. So
that's important. All right. So now, is there anything else you want to do there, Mako?
That's all I got.
All right. So now it is Durgan Snowbeard's turn.
I'm running on fumes here, man.
Hey, one's down though. One is down.
I got one second level spell left. That's it.
Ooh, come on, guys. You got to get this. Come on, man.
Oh, the brew's looking cold and this fella's dead as hell. All right, we're going to have some chicken tonight. Oops, there's still one alive. Ah, God's damned it. Let's see. Durgan will move. Is there a space under the bridge for Durgan to move?
Yes, there is. He could move under the bridge.
First off, we'll take a look at...
Going across the water, though, is considered difficult terrain. So it would take you, if you cross this waterway that's right in here, this little bit of water, that will just count as like, one turn to get across to the other side.
I'm not going to do that. I have 2 actions already. So I got Bale and Scoop both on the ground are bumming it up.
Duncan's here, Bale's here, and you, Durgan, is here.
I will, and checks is, where's Silhouette relative to me?
Silhouette is right here. She's conscious, but she just got healed by Mako from above.
Oh, well, let's see now. But Scoop's the one in the worst shape, right? He's at 1 hit point.
Yeah, Scoop is hurting, but 1 hit, 1 HP. Now that's a battle. All right, 1 hit point.
I'll flip the hammer over to my shield hand, reach down and put my hand on Scoop's shoulder, and I say, the power of Mathemar compels me to heal you. Rise. The grave is no bar for battle, son. Get in there and beat the shit out of that other frog.
All right, so you're healing him up. All right.
I will, hang on for a sec. I'll throw that up there. Secure wounds. Oh. That's just the description. That's not the cast. How did you do the cast? Oh. I guess I just click here.
How much did you cure him for?
I'm gonna upcast this at 3rd level just cause he's in bad shape. And I'll cure him for... What is that? I don't understand. Is it 10 or 8? I set it for 3rd level.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing myself. Doesn't look like...
You can manually add to it.
Let me try that again.
So we'll just say you cured for 18. That's what it looks like, 18.
Is it? Okay.
Well, this is confusing even to me. And then rolling 1d8.
Well, it's gonna get more confusing when I.
No, it looks like yeah, it's 8. Looks like you got an 18 heal. You know, that's what we're gonna do because we're not gonna spend here all day figuring out 18 heal.
All right, so 19 hit points, and then for my second action, I look over at the froggy that's still fighting, and I say, "I ain't forgotten you, you son of a bitch. This one's for you."
This one's for you. All right, so now,
and I'll call up my hammer, which is still running, and hit him for 8.
The hammer will go 20 feet, I think. Were you within 20?
Well, that's a good question, actually. Am I in range to hit him with the hammer? Well, here, let me...
the other frog across the water?
I would imagine the difficult terrain doesn't apply to a thing that floats, but at the same time, I think it only moves 20
for the
feet.
hammer.
Yep, you can move it 20 feet on a turn.
Yeah, I can move it 20 feet.
No, you're just out of range of hitting it with your flying hammer.
Oh, poop.
Just like 5 feet out of range. But you did get that heal off, though, on Duncan.
I can't cast 2 spells in one round, so that's it.
All right. So now it is Froghemoth's one turn. Now Luca is going to take another 3d6. So let me put that dice roller up here. 1, 2, 3. What we got? Ooh, that's 13 points of damage this time, Luca, for the acid. Did you hear that,
Yeah.
Luca? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
Took it
right.
off.
So that does that, and I'm trying to think. Didn't this have disadvantage because of the cutting words?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So this next attack is going to go off on the only person that really can go towards Mako. Keeps talking shit to it, so it's going to go off because you're the closest one. That is actually. We'll do 1 tentacle on Mako and 1 tentacle on Base or Sparrow. So let's see. First one on Mako. Hopefully it misses for you. Probably will. Okay, no, that hits. Oh, but no, it's disadvantage. So hold on. Let me roll again.
Yes.
Okay, so that one misses Mako. Now the one on Space. This is at disadvantage as well. I mean Sparrow. This is a disadvantage as well.
I think it's only the next singular attack. I don't think it's like all subsequent attacks.
Oh,
Well,
well,
that's great. It's missed me, so.
it's still Mister. Yeah,
Still missed.
14. And now it gets a bite, though, or tongue. It looks at Sparrow, and it goes to get this tongue. Boom. Go ahead and give me a DC 18 strength throw. Save, Sparrow.
Well,
Come on.
This should be fun.
Come on. You can do it.
Nope.
No! All right. So it's pulled into the target's pulled to unexpected 5 feet of Froghemoth. All right. So this thing, you are right now. It pulls you off the bridge, and you are in the water right next to it. And now, as a bonus action, you can see I can make a bite as a bonus action. So it's going to try to bite you. Let's see if it gets it. If it swallows you, if I hit, I swallow you.
Nope.
Oh, it's a miss. All right, so you're close, and it holds you off the bridge. And
That's better for me.
But you're in the water halfway up to your waist. But as this thing tried to bite you, you just punched it in its tooth, and it was. But you can still see Luca in there biting and pounding away. All right, so you are down there in the water right next to it, and now it is Duncan Scoop's turn.
A second. I say, where am I? Who am I? Oh, look, that cloud is shaped like a camel. What a glorious day it is. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much. Bale, I felt your hand. Oh, wait, we've got a live frog, don't we? First action, bam. I will hit second wind.
All right, so you're going to try to get over to Froghemoth what?
No, I'm using second wind.
Okay.
1 sec. Well, I'm trying to anyway.
Oh, yeah, second wind, you get the extra hit. That's right, you get your hit points back. I'm thinking action burst or whatever it is. Or
I'm using a bonus action to gain the 1d10.
Do it.
Plus 5.
Oh, 9 points. Woo! That's a good roll. For second
I add my level to it. So, I think so, huh? Yeah, fighter level is 5, so that's 14.
Woo!
Good job.
So,
Scoop is getting it back, baby.
yeah, it was a drag. The frog lock hit me with massive, knocked me unconscious in 1 round, so I couldn't use it last time. 14 and 19 is what?
40. 14, 19, 43?
I think
33. 33.
Well, 14 and 9 would be 23.
All right, 14 and 9. I'm at 33 hit points. Then I'll run across to the other frog lock.
All right, it's gonna take, if you're going across, because you need to go across the water, little spot here, go across rough terrain down there. You're in like this slimy water pit. So you could get to him using all your action points going underneath. All your movement points going underneath the bridge, but you couldn't. That would be it. You'd be right on him within melee.
Can I run up onto the bridge itself?
It's too high. You'd have to go all the way back over here to do that, and then back onto the bridge. But you could do it.
Can I get close enough to? I want to get within 5 feet of Mako.
5 feet of Mako. That's rough terrain. So 1, 4, 5, 6. You could just get across. Now that you'd be right here.
My standard move is 30.
You're still not within 5 feet because of the elevation of the bridge. Although it doesn't look like it on the stream, obviously I can't make a bridge that high. Bridge is about 10.
If I use an action to sprint.
Yes, then you'd be up here. I put you up, and then you'd be right next to Mako, right here.
I'll do that.
Okay, you're right next to Mako.
Ah, Sir Scoop. Long time no see. You appear foul.
Never mind the smell, just assume the following. Don't get far away from me, my friend. I'm gonna protect you.
I appreciate it.
All right, now I used an action to do the sprint, so I assume I don't have any actions left.
I don't, unless there's something you can do that I don't know about. This 5th edition got like 4 or 5 things you can do in a round. So.
The maneuver I want to do requires hitting it.
Do you have an action surge?
Oh, I used the action surge in the first round.
Oh man.
Yeah, remember I jumped on his head and I just beat the
hell out of it. That was really cool, though. Let's be honest. That was really cool.
I do have an action surge, and it was delicious. All right, I'll just plant myself and try to get the Froghemoth's attention and say, "Hey, I was on your brother's head."
All right, so you're just yelling at it as you're sitting up there on the bridge next to Mako?
Well, I'm assuming I can't attack it because I did a sprint, right?
Yeah, because you already have one action. Unless you have another action that you can do, like a bonus action attack that I don't know about, but I don't think you can.
Hang on for a second. No, I don't have any bonus actions listed. That's fine. I do have a bonus action, but it's going to be used if and when it tries to attack Mako.
All right.
Scoop's done.
So Scoop is up there on the bridge. Now it is Bale's turn.
All right. How much movement is it to stand up again?
Takes half your points to stand up if you're prone.
Okay. So I'll stand up. He will sift his hands through the muck and pull out the cigar, think better of it, and not put it in his mouth. And then he will pull out his Pearl of Power, and he will look at it, and he will concentrate, and I will get 1 second-level spell slot back.
Woo! All right.
And then I will move 15 feet towards the Froghemoth.
You're kind of underneath the bridge, not fully there. You're in the water, making your way towards. Okay. All right.
That's it.
All right. So now it is Silhouette's turn.
So I'm definitely not looking very well right now.
No.
But you can't really tell because there's a mask.
What about Chicken? Where's Chicken?
Somewhere in the field, I guess. I wasn't thinking about it. But I kind of get up from my position, kind of slowly, grab my sickle, drag myself over to the nearest dead Froghemoth, and I'm just going to shout angrily as I jab my sickle into it several times. Obviously, it does nothing because it's dead. But I was wondering if I could maybe get some, like if I just randomly, if I cut into it, I wonder if I can harvest something from it.
Let's do a roll to see it, but let's wait till after. Just give me a nature roll right now to see if you even, just a quick look to see if it's successful. You see that there might be something very basic you could get possibly in there, but we'll do that afterwards.
Yeah.
After the stream, we'll figure out what the heck we get. We'll give you something cool or whatever. You pick something out, and I'm sure I'll be cool with it. All right, so now, is there anything else you want to do, Silhouette, besides sit on there and beat the heck out of it and keep stabbing the already dead carcass?
The only thing I want to describe is that any sort of remaining blood or carcass thing that's coming at me, I'm just letting it bathe my mask with like whatever guts and glory that's coming out.
Oh, dude, there's pieces of fat and blubber from the thing all going over you. It's oily grease as bile and blood.
I have a mask on, so it's fine.
It's all over you. It's not pretty. So now it is Sparrow's turn.
So this is what I do. I have my 2 rapiers. I'm gonna stab this frog, whatever it's called, but I'm gonna look to Raylan, our new friend, and in Thieves' Cant, I'm gonna say brother, and then I'm just gonna just sink my whole rapier into the gut of this thing.
Yeah, y'all really like killing what's already dead. Okay.
I smile and tip my hat a little bit.
16.
Wait. Are you trying to attack the one that's still fighting? Are you trying to?
Yeah, the one that has me in his grasp.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to attack the one that was already dead.
No. Yeah, the one that has me in his grasp. 16.
Okay, that definitely hits.
And I have sneak attack because nobody else is around.
Well, somebody is around, but they're engaged, so it's okay. You got your sneak attack. So minus 22.
Who's engaged with the frog?
Well, right now you got right next.
They have to be within 5 feet.
Oh, that's you. That's you. I'm so stupid. That's you. My bad. That's you who's engaged. Okay, so you got, and now, is there anything else you want to do, Sparrow?
22 damage.
Yeah, that hurts.
So, is Luca being spit out?
It has to be 22 damage from the inside.
From the inside? Okay.
Yep. If the
So
frog,
You're just grappled right now.
yep.
So as my bonus action, I take my other rapier, my offhand rapier, and I stab it again.
Yeah.
Stab it.
Yeah, 11. I don't
That
think
does
hits.
not hit. So the first attack, this thing had brought you down with its tongue, and now you were right next to it, and you know you go to stab this thing, even though Luca's on the inside trying to beat its way out, and you're able to just you take your first rapier and you're able to jab it underneath its tongue, so the rapier actually goes through the Froghemoth's tongue, and you pull the rapier like towards you, and it splits the Froghemoth's tongue in two. And you see the tongue lashing as blood is spitting and coming out and going into the water and dissipating into the muck of the thing. You see the Froghemoth, it's screaming as it pulls its tongue back into its mouth, and the blood is running down its face. But the other attack you try to do, it's prepared for, and that one misses and slams straight into a rock in the riverbed.
And this whole time, I'm staring straight at Raylan.
You
So
try.
that's why the second attack missed.
All right. So now it is Luca's turn. And we have to do, that's right. Luca has to take the 3d6. I forgot because it's no, that's not when it's its turn. So nope, not yet. So Luca, it's your turn. You don't take any damage just yet.
Raylan did say he doesn't normally tongue in the first day, but very impressive.
That was good.
How much damage has this frog taken already? Because I know Mako did a little bit, and I know Luca did what, 14 the first time?
It's had some damage to it. It's
Okay.
definitely had some.
So I'm gonna just bite again. 15, 9 points of damage.
That hits.
That hits.
That definitely hits. So you're continuing. Luca is just sitting in there, biting away. This time, Luca is able to feel around inside, and it finds a rib bone. It starts gnawing on the rib meat of the frog, trying to bite the inside of the frog's ribs. So it takes 9 points of damage. All right, this thing is hurting. You can see it's looking bruised and kind of battered and beat and hurt a little bit. So it's definitely not feeling good at this time. Let's see. And now, well, that one's gone. So these days. Now Raylan's turn.
Raylan sees the gallant heroics of Sparrow and cannot leave her by her side, cannot leave her alone. However, my blade is currently stuck into the carcass of the first beast. So since it's already staying there stationary, I drop down to one knee, swing around my short bow, and take a sweet sneak attack right into the creature's mouth.
All right, so you jump down off the frog. You're now next to Durgan Snowbeard.
Yep.
You shoot from underneath the bridge. Okay, go ahead, shoot it.
Okay.
Shoot your arrow, go and roll good. Come on. Oh no, the first crit fail of the night.
Oh boy.
Should I do what you say, Todd, on your games and do the crit fail table?
Absolutely.
No.
You hear that, everybody? Your special guest star wants me to start doing crit fail tables where you hit each other, hit yourselves, do horrible, horrible things. All right, we'll just say that you go to, you say you don't tongue on the first date, and as you jump down off the frog saying that, looking all like you almost have like your own theme music playing because you're looking so cool, like shaft. You're just jumping up and you go to shoot it, but instead, as you're trying to look all smooth, you trip over a root and you go smack dab, and the crossbow hits you smack in the face as mud and bile from the dead frog now gets in your face and a little bit into your mouth. And of course, Sparrow saw the whole thing.
Oh no!
So as any good stalwart person would do, I bonus action hide.
Go stealth it, man. Stealth.
Oh, man.
See what your stealth roll is. Yeah, try and hope she doesn't see you. Hope maybe she doesn't see
Stealth?
all your embarrassment.
Do I just click stealth or what?
Yeah, just click stealth.
Yes.
Hopefully she won't see all your
Look
embarrassment.
at it, but it's not doing anything.
Click again.
Nothing's happening. Very strange.
It might be asking you if there's a modifier. There might be hidden underneath one of your sheets.
Here, I can do it for him. Here, I'll just get it.
The stealth roll actually stealths. So
oh, there we go. I see it. Okay, there we go.
Okay, you got it.
19.
Oh, okay. So go ahead, Sparrow.
So I
and roll
dropped.
me.
So you said the water was waist deep, correct?
Yeah, but wait, Sparrow has to roll perception. Oh, but she didn't notice you. She didn't. So okay, all she saw was the beginning of you jumping off, trying to look all cool, and she saw you trip on the root. But then after that, she doesn't know what happened. Mako was watching. Mako saw it.
The question is, does the Froghemoth see where I'm at? Because if it's waist deep water, I immediately just drop down underneath and go and submerge so that he loses track of me.
No, it does not. There you go. And that's with the +9 to perception for my.
That mean my next attack is advantage because I'm hidden.
Oh, wait. Passive perception is actually 19. But it ties. It's a tie, so tie goes to the player. So you actually you're able to drop down and go under the water. That's what you want to do.
That's what I do. Does that mean I would attack at advantage next time because I'm stealthed and he's not aware of my position?
I think we could work that out. No,
I mean by rules. By rules as written. Seriously,
yeah.
Is that how it works or no? If it's not, I don't want to do it.
No, that's good. That works. No,
okay.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You made your roll. So, all right. But remember, people did see you trip and embarrass yourself. So remember that. You didn't get out of that.
I didn't see anything.
Mako saw that. So you got to have that reckoning eventually.
Yeah, that's not a reckoning. I did that intentionally to make the people who felt bad about their previous performance think that I'm actually mortal.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Is there anything?
Check.
Hold on. Where's deception? Look at that.
Deception. All right. Good. We'll wait till after. Wait till after when you do your RP. Because right now you're in the middle of a battle, so you don't want to be telling your lies, but you're in the middle of the battle.
Well, heaven knows if there's one thing this party can't handle, it's a deception check. So
I just like how the first he's already lying, like, oh, no, I meant to do that. We're in the middle of a battle. Everything's fine.
Everything cool.
Everything's cool.
I don't consider it lying. I consider it evolving strategy. Okay.
Yes. Reformation of truth.
Absolutely.
So, is there anything else you want to do, Raylan?
No, I am hidden, and I am ready to pop up from the water all Schwarzenegger-like and take shots at him or Rambo-like on my next round.
Gotcha. All right, Mako, it is now your turn then.
all right, I guess I'll get in the frog's face again. Just kind of like reach behind me and grab Scoop as I kind of like lean forward, like, come on, you want some of this? And I'll go ahead and make my brrr noise again. Roll me wisdom saving throw.
Another fail.
A fail. Woo! Good day.
You are really. What did you say to him this time? You already talked crap about his mom. Then you talked crap about his brother. What are you saying now?
I'm just replicating various insectile noises, trying to play with his digestive instinct.
You can make fun of his tongue. Say he looks like less of a man then.
Sure. Anyway, take 3 points of damage and disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Okay, so 3 more points of damage. That hurts. But he is still up. And disadvantage on next attack. So now it is Durgan's turn. Mr. Snowbeard.
One sec. I had Scoop sheet up. Sorry.
You are.
I know the struggle, bro.
Here, let me show you where you are, Durgan. Tuesday.
And like I said, Scoop shoots up. I'm like, whoa, now's not the time for it.
You're right there, Durgan.
Okay. No problem. Just give me a second.
Yep, go ahead, buddy. I'm gonna take a quick.
All right. Let's see now. We got a whole bunch of people hurting, and I still don't want to swim across that because I'm a dwarf. Shite. I move up just close enough so that my spirit hammer can reach the Froghemoth.
Mm-hmm. I say, yeah, you can definitely get back 20 feet. You can just go underneath this bridge. You are definitely close enough with your spirit hammer now.
All right. Who is? I see that. Who's hurting? Mako is hurt bad. So
I'm hurt bad.
It could be worse.
Silhouette got a little pain.
Get the fighters
Quite a
up.
bit.
All right. I'll use a healing word on Mako. Actually, who's hurt worse of the two of you? Who looks more beat up?
Probably.
I have 5 HP.
I will use a healing word on. Hey, you win. I'm gonna use a healing word on Silhouette. Second. Too many screens open. Supers. Let's take this out.
Nice little heal points. Let's see what we got. Roll your 1d4.
Sorry, I'm trying to get. Oh, there we go. Kind of pull Dugrin out and then get back to the dialogue section. All right, there we go. Healing word. I just clicked on it to cast it, right?
Yeah, just roll one. Looks like you just have to roll 1d4 depending on the level you cast it at.
Okay.
What level are you casting it at?
I'm gonna cast it. I can't do level 4, so I'm gonna cast it at level 3. And
Nice.
submit.
So that's you get 3. Okay, good. Yeah, you rolled a 3d8.
Oh, that's
All right. 11 hit points.
That's Spirit Guardian.
Spirit Guardian. Sorry, wrong spell.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Wait a minute. That was.
I hit the wrong one. Here, hang on. Let me try that again. Apologies.
No big deal.
We'll do it this way. Submit. God, that sucks. All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
But wait a minute. And that's
So-
cast at level. Oh, that was only cast at level 2. So you got a total of 6 points of heal from that. All right.
Better
So
than nothing.
yeah, it's better than nothing. 6 is better than nothing.
Then I'm gonna say, well, first off, it's here's this heal for you, little lady. With the blessings of beer opponent, may you have a foamy day.
I'm just like covered in gross blood and gore.
Oh, don't worry about it. It'll wash out. And this is for you big stupid frog.
So anything else you want to do, Durgan?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
there-
gonna
oh,
give him
there's
this.
that does not hit, unfortunately.
Bugger. All right. Well, I did the best I could.
So you go your spiritual weapon goes flying underneath the bridge, kind of like makes the sound that's going through and glowing, but it just goes like right past the frog. It just kind of like moves out the way, and then it kind of circles back around to you, unfortunately. And now it is Froghemoth's one turn, and let's see. He is going to try to attack this time.
One thing, is it in the range of my of Durgan's spirits?
Of his
Spirit
what?
Guardians?
What's your spirit guardian range?
Uh,
You're within 20 feet, so because you're a spiritual weapon.
One
Six.
I'm looking at I'm reading up Spirit Guardians.
I do know this thing rolls with
Spirit Guardians
disadvantage.
is 15 feet. If he's within 15 feet of Durgan, then it'll get caught in the area of effect.
The Froghemoth within 15 feet of Durgan?
Yeah.
If it goes to attack, yeah, I'd say it is, because if it's going to use its tentacles on Mako, then that has to be within 10 feet. Oh no, it reaches 20 feet on the tentacles, so no, it would not be then. Close enough. You'd have to move in front of Mako on your next turn.
All right.
So this one, as I thought was 10 feet for a tentacle there for 7, now it's 20. So this time it's going to try to attack. Who's close? Actually got Sparrow there, so it's going to go after Sparrow because Sparrow's right next to it. So this time it looks down, Sparrow tentacles coming. It's with disadvantage though because of the cutting words of Mako. So hope for the best, Sparrow.
Miss.
Miss.
Is that a miss?
That is a miss.
All right. Now here comes the next attack though. The next attack, Mako had said, is not affected by cutting words. So this one's just a straight attack, no type of disadvantage. I'm not going to. Let's see if it misses again.
Oh,
that's a hit. All right. Now, that's good. Now it does its tongue. Well, you're already right next to it, so it's just going to try to bite you. You're right next to it. Now, bite.
Miss.
Ugh.
All right. So you did take the tentacle. You know, you're in there battling for your life. This waist-high water. This thing is thrashing about. The first tentacle comes up from behind you, right? And it's distracting you. Well, first it comes from in front of you, and you're distracted by it. You've got your rapier, and you're poking at, deflecting it, and you don't realize the other tentacle that slowly comes about behind you, and it wraps itself around your neck, and it's trying to pull you out the water. You're just being stranded. This thing is close. You can feel your muscles beginning to clench and tighten in your throat as the strangulation begins. And you can see its maw as it begins to open up as it's bringing you to swallow you in. But luckily, you take your rapier, and right as it's trying to swallow you with its split tongue, you take it, you jab it into one of the eye stalks of this thing as it's trying to swallow you, and it lets you go, and you drop back down into the water. But you've still taken a total of 20 points of damage, and you are grappled inside this tentacle.
Sparrow.
Yeah, you can't. You're grappled. You can't do anything. You have to try to break out of it with a DC 16 strength save escape when you get there. Anyway, so that's the move for the Froghemoth, and now it is Duncan Scoop's turn.
Figures. I'm trying to reopen Doom of Daggerville. I had a crash. Sorry, one sec.
Okay.
But actually, I know what I'm.
So let me interrupt you real quick, Chris. So if you recall, we had just recently adjusted the advantage for flanking to being simultaneous attacks. So Bale would like to say something. Says, Scoops, wait, together.
All right. I will.
Oh, real quick, I forgot that Luca has to take that 3D. I forgot to do that. Or did I?
You did not.
Okay, so let me do that 3D 8 real quick, or 3D6 for Luca inside the stomach. 1 second. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Hey guys, when you have to break out of grapples, right? You can do strength or acrobatics, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so Luca takes 12 points of damage. Okay, and now go ahead, Duncan. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure Luca got that down.
I'm not sure where Duncan is relative because the bridge is sort of in the way.
Duncan is right. Duncan's right here. He's on the bridge. Right here.
Oh, I'm on the bridge with Mako, right?
Yep.
I see where.
If you get in front of Mako, like right here, you'll be within that 15 feet that you wanted for your spiritual guardians. Got right here.
What? No, this is Duncan.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of them. I'm sorry.
Not Dugrin.
One of them. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused.
Spiritual stuff. All right. I will delay action and hold off, and I will wait for Bale to move.
All right. Do you want to get closer to the Froghemoth down the thing. I assume that's what Bale wants to do. See how nice I am as a DM.
Froghemoth.
Because if y'all are trying to do a flank attack, you both need to be at it.
But how does it work now? We have to be at it, and we have to act in concert at the same time.
We have to attack at the same time.
All right, I'll delay my action and wait for Bale to attack.
And you'll
ready.
I will move to within melee distance of the Froghemoth.
So you'll get as close as you can.
Yeah, that's actually the better description that Paul just said, which is essentially it's a ready action for whoever's waiting.
All right, so you're getting down there. By the next move, you and him, you'll be able to be right up on the Froghemoth because you had to move down. It took half your movement going down a level. All right, so now it is. Go ahead.
Actually, I can do something else too.
Sure, go ahead, bud.
I will use one of my maneuvers. Nope, I can't. I have to hit it first. Never mind. I'm done.
Okay, got it. Bale, it is your turn, buddy.
Perfect timing. All right. So I can move 30, and I have 10-foot reach with my trusty whip. So I'll run kind of an opposite side, just simulating more of a flank attack. And as I run, there's a shimmering around the tips of the whip. And I'm running up, and then I will strike my flank with my buddy there.
Strike it.
All right, so let's, I guess, both roll, right? Go for it, Chris. I'll roll 2.
Well, Chris isn't. Wait. Chris isn't to it yet. He still needs one more round because he came down a level because he was on top of the bridge. So by next move, he'll be right up.
No. He waited, right? He's in range.
Oh, he's shooting. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, Chris, you're in range, right?
Because he went down a level. He was on the bridge, so I don't think he's not going to be in range because it takes half your movement to get down that little cliff, and he was right on the bridge.
Not a problem. Here's what I'm going to do then. Scoop is not going to... I will approach the Froghemoth the same way I did his ugly brother. I'm going to run up and jump.
That you can do, and that will put you right down on it. Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
cool.
You want to jump on it like you did the last one?
Here we go again.
Give me
Here we go.
acrobatics. Give me those acrobatics.
He's gonna be like, ah.
Don't fall. Don't roll below like 15. Don't below 15.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, 15 or higher. And you're gonna do some.
Stats. +2 on this.
Come on. Somebody give him advantage. Oh no! All right. Well, you almost made it. All right. See if you still hit, because we'll do the little thing where you just do a little bit less damage because you messed up.
Okay.
Do what y'all are doing. Having some fun with your cool moves.
But we do have advantage on the attack because we're flanking him, right?
Oh yeah. So I guess that when you get down there.
That's fine. That was the whole objective.
So yeah, you're down there, but you kind of like you're prone now because you fell. You didn't pass your acrobatics. So we'll say that you're in position, but you're busted your ass. So you saw Silhouette do her cool move, and you remember how cool you saw Raylan. You're like, I could do this stuff that these rogues are doing with their dexterous selves. I can do that too. I could be just agile. Yeah, unfortunately, though, you're not as agile as the rogues, and you kind of jumped off the bridge, and you've fallen headfirst into the muck, and your legs are kind of kicking out as you're pushing yourself out of the muck.
All
right, so now it is Bale. Yeah.
Now, are we attacking at the same time or not?
He's down there, so I guess he can't really attack because he's prone now, but you would still get your flanking bonus because technically he's in position.
Oh, right.
So if you wanted to attack, then yes, you still get it. But he's not going to get to attack now. But you get your advantage.
All right. It's coming.
Come on, Bale.
Boxes.
You got your friend. Poor. Sparrow is tied up. She's can't get out.
Oh yeah, he's motivated.
Scoop is in the muck, legs up, trying to push himself out of it. Luca's in the stomach. Oh my god. Come on. Hit this thing.
Okay. With advantage. Sorry for the delay because it's coming now. Come on. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Hit it.
Something is slowing it down here.
Hidden window?
It's right there in front of me, but there we go. All right, here it comes.
Oh, crit! Woo!
Oh!
Eric needed time to put his hack in.
Oh, exactly. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
And that's with level 2 Divine Smite.
Woo! That's 22 plus 7. That is 29 points of damage. Describe your... It's not down, but man, it is hurt bad. Describe your devastating hit there.
All right, so he just yells, Sparrow! And brings it back. Then goes forward. And then just as it hits, it rakes across, almost like claws, digging into the side of the Froghemoth. And at the same time, there's a glow of shimmering white light from the Divine Smite that just makes that wound even bigger. And as that's happening, the blood from the Froghemoth is being sucked into the whip of torment.
See the Froghemoth begin to pale a little bit, and the whip didn't just cut it; it shredded meat, pieces of like you know how like you take paper and you crumple it. Imagine taking skin and not peeling it, just scratching it down, so it just forms chunks as it comes down in balls underneath the thing. So literally, you took big chunks of meat scraped out of the side of this Froghemoth, not just a normal cut. It's chunky little pieces that have now gotten in there, and they fall off the whip as the whip comes back to you and pluck into the water. And you can see bones now on the inside of the Froghemoth. Whew. Bam. Alright, so this thing is up. Is there anything else you want to do, Bale?
I wish I could do more, but I'm good.
I think that was enough. Now it is on to one of your hurt party members, but she's not as hurt. Miss Silhouette.
I'm going to stop whamming on the dead corpse and use my 40 feet of movement to try to wade over to the other one, I guess. Like, where I know the other one is.
Okay. You're getting closer, trying to get closer. Another round and you'll be on it.
Yeah.
At melee range. Alright. Is that all you want to do, Silhouette?
I guess I'll do a perception. Like, as I'm walking, I'll just do a perception, I guess. Just to see what the...
If you're not going to attack, do you want to double move and probably make it there?
That's true.
I guess I could do that. Yeah, sure. I'll just use my action to dash then.
Alright,
so just use my full movement.
Alright, so all y'all are surrounding this thing at this point. So this thing is, in trouble. And now it is Sparrow's turn. Sparrow, give a strength roll. See if you can break out of there.
Acrobatics.
Or acrobatics.
I have a question though. Since everybody is flanking, that means I would get advantage on my attack.
This isn't an attack. It's a save.
No. If I was to attack.
We do it.
Well, you can't.
The new rule, Sparrow, is that we have to simultaneously attack to get that bonus.
And you can't attack anyway right now because you're grappled.
She can.
That's all you had to. That she's kind of tied up right now. It says
not restrained, right?
That's just zero movement. That's all.
Yeah. She's grappled now.
So I don't have to. So I can attack instead of doing the acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna steady aim since I don't have advantage, right? Because you guys, I'm confused.
Yeah. So new rule is simultaneous attacks to get the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And because you didn't go and we went, you don't get the bonus.
Okay, so I'm gonna steady aim as my bonus action to gain advantage on this roll, and I'm gonna attack.
All right, go ahead and do it.
14. I don't think that hits.
No, it might. Hold on, my thing is giving me a little bit of a headache here. Roll 20. I had to restart it. Pretty sure that it's a 15 AC for these Froghemoths, but I could be wrong. It might be 14 actually. I think you did hit it. Whatever comes up here. All right, that's Froghemoth. Now, come on, load up. All right. Oh no, you hit it. 15. It's 14
Right.
AC.
That's sneak attack. Sneak attack damage as well. So that's 17 points of damage.
All right, it's hurting. This thing is hurting bad. Do you want to describe your hit? But it's still up. It's still up.
No, you go ahead.
All right, so you're taking your rapier, and this thing has you. You see your friends are all down there. The rest of your party, they're coming, trying to help you. They're surrounding this thing, and you realize that it's now or never. And now you've already plunged it from its eye stalk when it was trying to pull you into its mouth. And this time you take your rapier, and you see that it's turned towards someone else, and you take it. It would be perceived as like the back of its neck. You plunge it into the back of its neck, and you pop it out. So it forms a gashing wound as you rip the rapier out of the wound. You don't pull it out, you rip it out. So there's a popping sound of the flesh that actually pops. Almost sounds like a balloon popping, like ripping, like that rubber pop, but it's actually skin of the Froghemoth being ripped off. All right, and it takes 17 points of damage. This thing is hurting bad. And now it's Luca's turn on the inside.
Oh, let me ask this question, Eric. Does Luca
Yes.
have any weapons on him, or did he just fight without weapons?
So the reason he wanted to bite was because when the hit points are at half, they'll be getting half hit points back. But I guess before that, yeah, I mean, I was just following what Exile was saying, but it does make sense that if the barbarian has the weapon, would use the weapon instead.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use his warhammer, two-handed. 13. Yeah, that doesn't hit. 11.
So reckless attack every time.
Oh yes. Oh, I keep forgetting. Thank you. That is a nat 20.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
And
Thank you.
are you biting?
Is that a bonus
No,
action?
hammer.
No,
Oh,
that's the hammer.
I was
That's
hoping you were biting because it went down, and I wanted to do a description where Luca bit its way out. He just bites the way out of the frog.
Man, he needed 1 more point of damage.
All right, well, it is down, the Froghemoth. Do you want to describe how he killed it with the warhammer from the inside?
So Luca, fed up with being stuck inside this frog for like 20 minutes, he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna bite anymore. I'm gonna take my hammer and I'm gonna whack the hell out of it. So he just like screaming, just whacking at the thing.
All right, so it busts out, and now it is down. Unbelievable! What a battle! Both Froghemoths are down. You
Good
got
job,
your.
guys.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all survived because I'm nice. I should have let Rich do this battle right now.
God.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Space and Eric are like, no.
Thanks.
I actually thought about doing something he could have done. Like I was gonna take y'all, like have the Froghemoth go under the water and then force you to do drowning rolls. I thought that would just be too.
Oh, cool.
like,
Man, that would have been crazy.
yeah, like nope, you're in the stomach. It goes under the water, so now Bale and Duncan have to roll for
Tony?
drowning. Yeah,
Tony, it's now
9
your time,
o'clock.
9 o'clock. So
Gotta
you guys
take
wanna
a
do
break.
break.
Yep,
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's-
say before we do though, just want to again, let me put some things in and let everybody know again. D&D Creative Table Design. We got Todd here. Highly suggest you check out their page. I'm gonna put a link right now in chat. So everybody, if you want to click on that. And that's just a really great site for people who are into terrain, Dungeons & Dragons, basically anything that's RP. There's so many members up there now that's basically everything Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop related. So we're going to take a break in a few seconds, but I want to go a really quick discussion and let you know about the new writing show that we have on our Patreon. We just had our first show, and we had some of our supporters in there at that level, and they really enjoyed it. We're helping people write modules. So if you're looking to learn how to write a module, so you can maybe sell your own modules, run your own games, whatever you want to do, take it to our Patreon page, man. It's really cool. And you'll see there's some other people in there. And basically what we do is we're in there, we discuss again, what you could add to the module, rehearsals, things like that, just to make it better. Non-combat rules. Because a lot of people, it's really easy to write the story. Like, that's one of my weakness, I'd have to say, as a DM, is my strength is narrative, but my weakness is trying to. It's harder. I have a tendency, because I plan so far out with writing, that not railroading, I'd say, but it's like, when I go off it, it's like, I almost feel like everything has to make sense. So, like, if something doesn't, like, even if it's a minor thing, I have to change it. And that's what's great about these classes, is you learn your strengths and your weaknesses. And with the other people in there, their strengths, might be, their weaknesses might be your strength, and you can help them with it. So yeah, it's just a really great class and I've gotten already a lot of positive feedback. In fact, somebody told me I should be charging more. So if she's in here, Kopik, thank you for that. And also check out Reaper. We've also got them as well. They are really great. Obviously, we use a lot of miniatures in this game. As you can see, I have I think 1,000 minis or something like that. It's a crazy amount. So yeah, if you like, miniatures of any kind, I highly suggest you check them out. We're also going to be doing that painting show, like I said, soon. That will make it where you can just watch us painting nothing but Reaper stuff. And with Troll Lord Games, they're just another one of our sponsors. They have really great supplemental material for all your adventuring stuff for players and DMs. Just to, round out and just make your adventure a little bit better. I'm trying to think what else I could tell you that's happening interesting. We are currently starting, I said, the painting show. We've got the queue. If you join our Patreon at a high enough level, you also get to do a private Q&A with the cast. Ask them any questions that you want, how they dress up, how they make their costumes. And again, you also get the writing show as well. And you also, at higher levels, you get to play in our games. So you'll get your own private games with me, where I'll have you Dwarven Forge, you and your friends, and you also get your own private games, or own games with the cast, where you get to join. Like you see Todd here today. He's a special guest star, and he's in here. It'd be the same way for you to get to join with the cast. So yeah, all that is a Patreon heist. Just check it out. And of course, you get to support us, and we can do more stuff. So that was the begging for money part. Sorry, but it has to be done, and everything else. So I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. Oh, wait. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Now we can hear you.
All right. It was my mic was muted like a dummy. I just realized that. It was my own stupid fault. Sorry, stream. Mic is muted. So let me go over the cool things that we're doing again. If you like what we do, you see you could give us your free Amazon sub that you get with Amazon Prime to give you a free Twitch sub. And what we're doing is going to be using that to go towards our 75 members. And when we get to 75 subs, we're going to be giving away a huge giveaway here. It's actually going to be, it was painted by Amy, who's on the evil team, Helen Back. And what she did is she painted a Cavern's core set. And it actually glows in the dark with black light paint and everything. It's absolutely amazing. It's valued about $250, so we'll be giving that away. So yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy that. And we should be starting up here in just a few minutes. I'll be right back.
So Todd.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure we're hot mic, but doesn't matter. I'm not going to say anything awkward. But I was half joking that the whole fight could take 3 hours. And we'd have like no backstory. You just kind of run in, swashbuckle, and then disappear.
Well, no, he can come to the next game as well, because there's more.
Oh, he's always invited.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not over. But
I appreciate that.
A little bit, because there's more that's about to happen. So if he wants to come to the next thing, that'd be fine with me. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying it, Todd.
Oh, absolutely. You guys are a blast.
So, yeah, this is an intense fight. Plus, there's a lot of people, so that's just making it take a little bit longer. But now it's over. Dead Froghemoth, which means frog meat for everyone. Is everybody back? Oh, nope, still waiting for Silla.
I'm here. I just have pizza.
Oh, okay. So we got Scoop, Raylan's back. A little bit dark. Todd, I can see you. There we go. Scoop, just waiting on Scoop then. And once Scoop gets back, we'll start it back up. So let me figure out a few other things I can say. We're also going to be having a game with Stefan Corny, another one that's coming up, him and Ann and Eric, and also Ann, who had painted that giveaway we're going to do. She's going to be playing a role in there. So we have a lot of people in this upcoming game with Stefan, and if you remember, it's the second part of our Rise of the Undead Horde. And for people, going back to Patreon, for Patreon supporters at a certain level, you also get complete full access to that module. There's already one part, and I'm continuing to write. I just wrote the second part. So as I write it, you'll just continue to get access to those as I write them. You'll get that full original module written by us. And it's also the one that, again, we're running with Stefan. So it's really cool. It's basically like The Walking Dead, but in Faerun. So it's a zombie, it's an undead apocalypse. It's even worse. Because, The Walking Dead is just zombies. Yeah. In this world, it's all the undead basically are rising up across the land. So you're getting to see how that went down. The first session that we had with them was crazy. Draco liches were flying around the tower. Elminster was trying to fight off the Draco liches and a normal lich. Then the town was on fire. You got to see all of this. I had fire effects set up, and all the crazy stuff. And smoke was burning, and then they got on a boat. They had to fight an undead hill giant. So it was total craziness. And yeah, it's going to be another great one. So stay tuned and just keep watching.
And speaking of which, because we may have some folks from D&D Creative Table Designs that watch the replay, is that Todd will also be in that game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So Todd's going to be there too.
Yes, he will.
So and that's going to be a first edition game. So you'll get to see some intense Dungeons and Dragons playing. I've already got some new toys that are ready, and like I said, that ship is coming. So that we're going to have. Reaper is actually already painting it, but we're going to have it even painted even more because there's something really cool that we're going to be doing with that new Reaper ship. So stay tuned for that, and of course tune in and get yourself some free stuff as well. Can't beat that. And it looks like Scoop is back, so I think we're about to get started here. the Froghemoths are down, and I'm going to let y'all basically just, is everybody here? Just want to make sure. Chris and Miku, I know they're here.
I am here. I'm just sorry, just trying to eat some pizza before.
No problem. Eat that pizza. So I'm going to let y'all...
She's a ninja, it's appropriate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Ninja Turtles. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh my God. That is so perfect, Eric. That is so right. All right, so I'm going to just let y'all jump back into it, and y'all can RP it here and do what you want, and let me know when you're ready to progress forward towards, because you got that map and everything. So let me know when y'all are ready to do something. I'll just let y'all RP.
I want to look for Raylan. I'm gonna shout out though, and these can't, so only he understands me. I'm gonna say, I don't know where you went, but you don't have to hide. Come out.
Oh, he kind of slipped under the water there.
Oh.
There. Right there.
I'm going to rise up all Rambo-like from out of the water with my bow drawn sideways, coming up, seeing that the creature is dead. I will sheath I will put my bow back in its place and kind of straighten my hat a little bit and wring it out of the water, put it back on nicely, and look around and give everybody a nice broad smile and a wink at Sparrow that of a job well done. I presume she was the one that had slain it.
Yes, I did. Thank you. Not every day, sometimes you can't be as strong as a barbarian sometimes, but it's just about the right hit,
A strong barbarian can still be taken down by a quick snake.
That's true. So,
a really long-tongued frog.
We appreciate the help, Raylan, but made some comment about an equal share of the treasure. You can have that, but if my math is right, it's actually 0.
We got plenty of frog goo to go around. Tell you what, you can have my share of frog goo. In gratitude.
Oh, frog legs. That's right. And
by the way, does anyone here appear to be on death's door? I mean, I'm bleeding a little bit from several orifices, but is anyone really bad off? I got 1 spell left. That's all I got, guys.
I've seen better days. I look absolutely like a mess, like blood, guts, like a mess.
All right, in that case,
you are
take back 14 health.
With guts all over you. That is scary.
Okay, Joaquin. Joaquin, let's make this happen. Let's knit some wounds.
So I walk over to Raymond and I pull him aside. Brother.
Sister.
How did you know to find us here?
I know to find you there. Well, I was tracking you along. I'm currently between ships. I'm a sailor, pirate as it may be, and happen to be between ships and crew. And so I was looking for some kind of fortune here on, well, what I was hoping would be dry land. I wasn't expecting us to run into a swamp, but be it that as it may. I followed you here in hopes of finding out what you might be up to doing. And I may or may not have been interested in helping myself to your treasure without your knowledge, but since it looked like you needed some trouble, I decided to lend a hand. Given recent events, I think bygones should be bygones, and we should stride forward in good trust with one another. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. I can't say the same for my party, though. Maybe Bale, and maybe Silhouette, but the other 3 are very hard trusting. They don't trust easily. So
I mentioned the part about I was on a ship with pirates, right? Not exactly a trusting crew.
I wouldn't say that to the little man. I wouldn't say that to him.
Being surrounded by people that are pirates, I'm used to not being trusted. It's okay.
Well, thank you. If you hadn't have been here, this could have went totally in a different direction.
I see. And the one who would have trouble, that would be the blue-clad fellow?
No, the one up there on the bridge, the bald one.
Oh.
Yes.
And why would he have trouble with what I do?
He doesn't like criminals or crime.
Right. Think of it this way. If it wasn't for people like me, he wouldn't have a purpose in life. So he can thank me for giving him purpose later. You're welcome. Mention
I laugh at that. I agree. We have different ways of doing things and getting things done.
Right.
And he's set in his ways, and we are set in not our own, you know?
You know, these swashbucklers among us, we tend to look at things this way in life. There's virtue and then there's practicality. And it's always great to have values, but they tend to fall flat when it comes down to whether or not you're going to live or die. Pirates just live closer to the line of practicality. We're just more honest about it.
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's been forever since I've been on a ship. I miss those days, but...
As do I. I don't remember being attempted to be eaten by a frog. Nonetheless...
Well, that wasn't fun.
Shall we?
Anyway,
It does have gold.
yeah, let me introduce you to the party. I go up to Bale first, and I say, "This is my best friend. This is Bale Blue Blood." Yeah.
My best. Raylan, you're my best friend as well.
I take my hat off and wring it out again and give a bit of a half bow. And I'm like, if anyone has prestidigitation, that would be a wonderful time.
I don't think we do. I point to Silhouette, the freaky one with the blood and guts all over her. I wouldn't get on her bad side. That's Silhouette.
Duly noted.
Then I point to Mako, and I'm like, the halfling, he's a bard. I think you may get along with him. I'm not sure. But his name is Mako.
I actually despise pirates.
I told you. I told you.
Under what pretense would you despise sailors under a black flag?
So my family travels about Faerun, honestly, trying to make our way through lands peaceably. And distrust some people comport from what they understand of stories of pirates and brigands and highwaymen. They often project onto us, peaceful travelers and caravaneers. So yeah, it's harder and harder for migrants to make their way peaceably through this world when there's people like you giving a bad name to us all travelers.
Well, now, if I could disagree with you without being disagreeable for just one moment, please.
By all means.
Have I, in this moment, inflicted any harm upon you or threatened you in any way, shape, or form?
Not yet.
Of course not. But I did admit that I would have liked to have taken your gold had I had the opportunity prior to meeting you. Is this not so?
Sure.
Okay, then I have to ask you an honest question. I prefer an honest answer. What exactly separates me from a noble with taking your gold without actually threatening you with direct violence?
Well, my family have never been mistaken for nobles.
I didn't say you were nobles. I didn't say you were nobles. I said, what makes the difference between myself and a noble who takes money from people all the time? And if there's no difference between us, why do you hate pirates, but you don't hate nobles?
I mean, he has a point.
I'm terribly fond of nobles, but my point was...
No, well, you're not terribly fond of nobles, but you hate pirates. Now and again, you have to give me a reason why one gets worse than the other.
Because the reputation you cultivate has a much farther reach than you can imagine. And the choices that you make reflect on other people's who don't share with your same value system.
Value system.
And the consequences of that can be dire.
My value system is that when my stomach's hungry, I need to have it filled. It's the same value system that the nobles use, only they send somebody else to do their dirty work, and I do it with my own hands, which I have to say is a bit more honest.
Well, you appear to have a strong back. Let's see, 1, 2 hands, yes. How many fingers am I holding up? Yeah, your eyesight seems to be, well, better than mine. Why piracy? Why not honest trade?
Well, I mean, you can look at it just like this. Why do you play instruments for a living? Is that an honest job?
Absolutely.
Well, see here, look at it this way. When I take piracy, we're out, first off, I'm out on the seas. Usually what's being transported is wealth back to the nobles, and we steal that from them. And you know what we do? We go spend it in the very bars that you're singing at. Probably half the coins that were thrown at your feet were thrown at your feet by pirates who took it away from the nobles, who originally took it away from you, giving you nothing in value return while we were giving you accolades. I ask you, my dear friend, if we do not play an excellent part of the economy, keeping you in business.
There, I suppose, is a role that you fulfill, so much as...
You mean filling your coin purse?
So much as...
The one that you depend upon. You're welcome. You don't need to thank me anymore. If we're done here.
So much as the mold that gathers on the milk sop makes me delicious cheese. What exactly is your point?
The point is that
and thieves can't. I say to Raylan, forget it. Don't do it. Just and then I point to Luca.
Hmm?
This is our barbarian Luca. And this, this is he.
Anger management issues. I hear you. I'll be polite all the time, I promise.
He's actually pretty sweet for a barbarian.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah. And
Mako.
then I point to the last one, the noble.
Hmm.
This is Scoop. So
Oh, please allow me to introduce myself. A moment. Hang on, I gotta look up the full line.
Hey, Bale, you were saying something?
Yeah, so Mako, for what it's worth, while you were chatting, I took the privilege of detecting thoughts that our friend Raylan here, and
Really?
he shakes out. He's a pirate type, but not the walk you off the plank, cut your throat while you're sleeping kind of pirate. He feels about right to me. And he did just save our ass.
That does place me at ease. I'm much comforted with the knowledge, friend.
So
And I was going to introduce myself. My name is Sir Duncan Idimar El Scoop Ibedon. I am a noble. Pleased to meet you.
And it's a pleasure to meet you. I assume since you're out here risking your life, you haven't been successful in collecting taxes.
I'm not looking for taxes at the moment, but just know that all sins are forgiven amongst those who save my ass.
Well, I assure you that no sins have been committed that involve your ass.
That is indeed gratifying for me to know. Welcome to the group.
It's a pleasure.
I don't have anything against pirates.
Very kind of you.
Oh no, my family has hanged many of them, and they've always been polite about it.
why am I here?
It's all good. It's all good. It's all part of the game. It's part of the game. Anyhow, without much further ado, I do suggest that we, lacking any clean cantrips, we're all drenched. Well, some of us are drenched in froggy bits, stomach bits, and I want to chop one of those legs off because I'm thinking that would be great eating. I want to know if it tastes like chicken. So I draw my sword and I walk over to one of the dead Froghemoths and proceed to hack a leg.
All right, give me a good roll to see how good you are for making sure you chop this leg off and you don't look like a fool doing it. Give me a survival roll. Score above a 12.
Hey, take heart, our new pirate friend. There are worse fates that may befall a man than being hung.
All right, so you're able to cut a perfectly good leg off this thing.
Okay. I don't think I can carry the whole leg. It's freaking huge, right?
What'd you say, buddy?
I was thinking just like enough for us to cook up and enough food for 8 people. I think there's 8 of us here. 2, 4, 6.
You can get that with your roll. You're able to get all that, and dodge any dangerous parts of meat that may have been poisonous.
All right. Drag it out and then go into my backpack and change clothes.
Silhouette, didn't you want to do a nature check or something?
I was literally just about to say that Silhouette had said she wanted to see if she could get some stuff off there.
And while Duncan's doing that, the other me says, "So, I'm totally forgotten then. It's like I'm not here."
Oh,
No.
Durgan.
How
Durgan.
could we ever forget the man that supplies us with ale?
Exactly.
Oh, Raylan, come. Meet my friend. This is Durgan, and he makes some of the best ale.
Do you want me to roll something?
Yeah.
Well met, sir.
Because I had rolled a nature check earlier.
Oh, you had passed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. After the stream, we'll figure out what to give you then. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead, Duncan, with your RP in there. Durgan with your RP in.
And Durgan extends his hand and to Raylan after pulling out the gauntlet. Nice to meet you.
Raylan pulls off his gauntlet, shakes his hand, gives him a little tip of the hat, and smile and says, "My friend tells me that you are a connoisseur of ale, and so you are a friend of mine."
That's usually the case whenever pirates and ale meet. Once we're all cleaned up, I got a little pony keg here. I reckon I can break out and maybe we can have a bit of a brew to celebrate our victory over the missing mind flayer and these two bastard frogs.
Durgan, you're a good one. Thank you for
I
your
would
help.
also recommend and suggest that we get the hell out of here because there's no telling whether he had some friends who will come and check up on him. Who knows what else?
We should probably not head too far and set up camp of sorts. We're not
in... Little halfling lady, Corey, are you about? Where are you, sweetheart?
Yeah, Mako, where's your girlfriend? You know.
I'm right. Oh, I'm right here. And Corey comes out. Corey comes out onto the bridge. Oh, I was so worried about you, Mako. You're such a wonderful player. Oh, of all the fine instruments. Oh. And she's just standing there. But I'm afraid. Can I go? Can I leave now? I think that it's best if I go. That was quite dangerous. I only stuck around because I'm afraid they might see me. So I think I'm gonna head back to my house now, if you don't mind.
By yourself?
I think I'll be all right. Here, don't forget the potions I gave you. You know,
I forgot you have potions.
Remember, she gave you those 4 potions. I want you to remember that. She gave you those 4 potions of remove curse.
We didn't think about them because they were remove curse. Silhouette, come on over here. I have some healing for you.
What time of day is it?
Right now, I'd say it's about mid-afternoon. Before I leave, though, great and fine, Mako, I was wondering if I could have but a little lock of your... Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I'll just go then.
Maybe you can high-five him or something.
What? I owe you a lock of hair.
Oh, please.
I will return.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. My heart longs for your return. And don't forget to stop by and tell me of what you find in that tomb. Oh, Albanon was such a great teacher. Thank you for your great music. I'll head back to my house now.
Goodbye.
Doesn't he still have eyebrows?
Nope. I'll go ahead and grab her by the hand and very gently kiss the back of her hand and let her go on her way.
Right. You're making me swoon. Oh, wait, your persuasion's at a negative because of your hair.
What? Lies.
So, wait, did you do any? Oh, well, you still passed. I say you're the sexiest bald bard I've ever seen. Oh.
Well.
That's 6 points for
Well yourself.
Oh, my heart is aflutter. Please don't forget to stop by my house and tell me of your great adventures with your friends, dear Mako. I'll never forget you. Never.
Or I you.
And she begins to make a part, and as she does, she takes she does this. And then she keeps walking as she looks back one time at Mako, his lovely, beautiful bald head, and then she keeps walking back to, off into the woods. You see her heading back towards her home.
Wait, did you say she rubbed his bald head? Like a crystal ball?
No, she looked at it. She didn't rub it. She turned back and just looked at his beautiful bald head, and she walked off into the woods. You see it kind of separating, and she begins to walk away and everything.
I don't think you should have shaved an eyebrow off and given it to her.
If I had them to spare, I would have.
Oh, that's gone too? My God, man.
Whole hair. I am hair.
Hairless.
The nose hairs, those were the worst to lose. I gotta tell you, it's kind of very uncomfortable sensation.
Well, I can think of another place to lose hair that might be worse.
Mako, you're as smooth as your scalp.
I don't know if you caught it, but I did heal Silhouette for 6, and I have. This is Durgan, and I have. Actually, I have 3 more cures left.
Now, had she been about a decade younger, I might have tried to convince her to spend the night, but alas.
Oh.
We have work to do.
So are we setting up camp for tonight?
Okay. So y'all are setting up camp?
Not there, not here.
And some of us are washing off.
Yeah, I'm probably like half naked already washing off.
I can drop prestidigitations to clean folks off.
I'm gonna stand next to Mako, just
Do you want
not
to?
saying anything.
All right. So you're setting up camp.
I'll cast a ritual. Loman's is it Loman's tiny hut?
Dugren points out again that it's not a good idea to set up camp here.
Loman's tiny hut. Yeah, we can go a couple of miles down the road and then set up a hut. You're all welcome to join me in the hut, by the way. Even you, pirate. I suppose hospitality should be extended your way.
That's most gracious of you.
You are so kind.
Is there anyone with an abundance of survival skills by chance? Otherwise, we're going to leave a trail of nice footprints right up to wherever Liamit's tiny hunt is being cast.
That's probably going to happen, unfortunately.
I put the hut across like the river, and y'all just kind of go over there, and we'll walk over to the hut. So
Actually, Dugren says, aside interrupt. I'm gonna take care of that.
y'all are now at the hut. That's in the woods. That's about 1.5 miles down the river.
Or not.
Yeah, I didn't do it much better.
Well, we can do the best we can to cover up the tracks. And then stay off the path wherever we set the hut up.
All right, I'm just moving everybody over to the hut. All right, so frogs are gone. Y'all are in front of the hut. And what do y'all want to do as you're in front of this hut?
Scoop is going to hand the Froghemoth meat to Dugren, because Dugren has the survival skill, and Dugren is going to set up a fire and barbecue that Froghemoth meat.
Okay, you're going to start a fire? Okay, hold on. Cooking up frog meat. Move y'all actually over here. That here. Nice fire in front of your hut.
Whereupon Scoop's going to sit down and start and continue to clean off chainmail, sword, shield.
Okay. So everybody's getting clean. You got your fire. You're cooking frog meat.
Raylan, being a wood elf, is going to head off somewhat into the woods a bit and use Mask of the Wild to hide, and with his exceptional passive perception, make sure that no one is attracted to the fire and have us be surprised in the middle of dinner.
Okay. That will work.
So he will be hidden, Mask of Wild, looking around to see if anyone approaches.
All right. You got that up. Looking to see if anyone's approaching. You don't really, at this moment, when you put your mask up, you don't notice anything. No, you're not alert to any danger. It looks like it's mid-afternoon. It's kind of pretty warm out. Birds are chirping. See fish jumping out of the river, but looks peaceful.
All right.
I think Sparrow would be. I would be, taking a bath, like just stripping down and jumping into the water. How deep is this water?
I'd say the water you're at in the river, since you've moved a little bit downstream, it got a little bit deeper. It's probably enough that you could submerge yourself, about 6 or 7 feet deep.
So I'm gonna. Who am I? Who's closest to me? Like out of my allies.
Well, I mean, what you have here on the screen is just me putting it on terrain. So if you want to be close to somebody, you can. I was just fitting it on terrain. I'm gonna turn to Mako and I'm gonna say, hey, I bet you 50 gold I can hold my breath underwater for a really long time. Let's say like 10 minutes.
What?
10
minutes.
I'm not much of a gambler, honestly.
Anybody else want to take that bet?
10 minutes.
You want to take that bet, Bale?
I happen to know
but I know you're going to.
I happen to know your background, so I will abstain from the bet.
Shh, don't say anything. What did you say, Scoop?
I'd take you up on it, but I know you're going to cheat.
How am I going to cheat? What do you mean?
So here's 50 gold pieces. Go in the water and stay under for 10 minutes.
Okay, and I will take a really big breath, and I'm going to stay in there for double the amount of time. What?
How does this happen?
Bale will stay very relaxed the whole time, just smoking his cigar.
One of us should go there and try and tickle her.
What the
You
the
do
hell is
that, and
going
I
on?
will stab you.
Precisely why, not it.
Raylan's impressed that anyone will go down for 20 minutes.
Oh.
I'm just down there playing with the fish and everything. Oh man.
We all
I only have 5 gold pieces to my name.
Oh god. And you call yourself a noble?
What I want to know is how is Sparrow?
I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Sorry. Durgan's poor, man. Someone give Durgan some money. Shite. There we go. 25,000. There I am.
How the hell is Sparrow holding her breath? I'm the DM and I don't know what's going on.
I have secrets, man. Secrets.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad when the DM's like, wait a minute.
Exile is telling you why, but you can't see it on Twitch.
Oh, I can see it. I have
you think so, Luca? I mean, this could be a contest. Luca would definitely jump in and try to hold his breath for longer. What is this constitution model?
Sparrow? Oh, sorry. Sparrow, add 50 gold pieces to your cash.
Thank you.
And give it to Dugren, because this is really sad. He only has 5 gold pieces. That's...
Wait. You want me to give the 50? I mean, he does make great ale. Yeah, I'll totally do that.
Yeah, Dugren is taking his exit.
So,
yeah, Dugren left because remember he left. He decided he left you with some ale and everything else, but now he's going off to see everything else of the world, because we can't keep this character and real world metagaming outside Breaking Void. Well, we can't keep him around because the player is gone. Brandy was only here for a guest star, so he stayed on for the battle. But Durgan, he said he'll come back. Maybe you'll see him again. But he's left you with ale and a recipe for ale and how much he loved y'all.
And he's gonna cook this frog lock meat before he leaves.
All right.
So Exile says that Luca can hold his breath for twice as long.
All right.
So if she wants to do that bet, I will definitely take her money.
Oh, I have to admit, I've seen a lot of things players do at camp, but holding their breath underwater for competitions, this is a first.
Yeah. So
players always find something.
How many? It's 1 minute plus your Constitution modifier, right?
I've never had an underwater breathing contest.
So like, what would it be like to keep yourself from drowning? Like, how long would people be able to breathe underwater?
Let's just say what you said with your Constitution. So we're not looking it up.
There's a rule in there. Yeah, there's some rules is written.
So I think it's like what? I think Luca could hold his breath for 5 or 6 minutes because he has a +5 Constitution.
Wow, y'all are confusing me.
I don't need Constitution. It's cute. So, Exile, how much money are you putting on this?
Oh, this isn't fair. You're robbing Exile while the player's not here.
And she's typing in the chat.
Yeah, she's
She's typing in the chat. She said I could go longer. I said okay. That's all right with me. I like to swindle.
Oh, Exile is there. Okay.
So.
Oh, but Luca can breathe underwater too. So there you go.
Yep. It's gonna come down to who gets hungrier first.
All right, do the con fight for hunger.
Oh yeah. Oh no, he's gonna win that. But I would definitely do that. Am I making 2 Constitution modifiers for
go for it. Roll con. We'll see whoever rolls higher wins.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be Luca. Oh. Okay, that was Luca's. This is mine.
Well,
I got a 17.
So wait. So
Luca got a 10. Mine has I have a 17 because mine has my name under it.
So Luca loses and Sparrow wins the underwater reading.
I'll take that 50 gold now, and then I'll come back up, and I surface. So 57. It's 50. Oh, you can continue.
That's why I don't gamble.
So I will say that y'all.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I have this innate thing as an air ganassi where it's called unbending breath. So it says I can hold my breath indefinitely while I'm not incapacitated.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're definitely gonna win.
The rub is that Luca can also breathe underwater.
Yeah.
Which therefore the joke about whoever got hungry and bored.
Thank you, Exile. Oh, she rolled. I mean, are we doing Constitution saves or checks?
Well, I was just having it, since I'll be honest, I've never done a competitive, underwater contest. So I was just doing whoever had higher con.
Are you reading the Twitch chat? There's space.
Yeah, I says I will put down as much as you want again.
All right, so it looks like Exile. It looks like Exile. Both y'all, Exile won because she has 27 con versus your 17. So
well, I did Constitution checks because I thought it was a check, not a save.
Well, both y'all just do the same thing.
She won anyway.
Okay, there you go. So she wins the underwater. Well, like Luca wins, so it's he that wins the underwater breathing contest.
Anyone see where Raylan went?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Loman's Tiny Hut is done, so y'all feel free to come in and out at will. Just try and keep it down. I really need to rest and maybe try and heal some of these wounds.
We're all pretty beat up.
Are we taking watch?
Raylan will take the first watch. He did not lose any hit points in the battle, but his clothes just got wet, so they'll dry out eventually. I shall watch.
Tell you what, you can hang out in the hut that's unbreachable, and just look out and see what is curious, because nothing can affect us in here as long as this spell is in effect.
So be it then. Thank you.
Night.
So, Raylan, I have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind me asking.
Ask away.
So first, where were you a week ago?
Where was I a week ago?
Well, I'll lead you into my real question, which is, were you anywhere where you noticed that apocalyptic cataclysm of a storm that we had?
I did not. I was on the ocean a week ago.
All right, so you don't know anything about that.
I do not.
All right, and this one's a little bit more of a stretch. Let's see, before you arrived, we took out a mind flayer, nasty sort, as we know. But when I killed it, it seemed to kind of blip out. Strange behavior. I don't know if you've come across any mind flayers or heard anything like that happen, because it's the first I've seen it.
Well, I have to presume that you've been ghosted in a medieval way. They just didn't want to speak to you anymore.
Yeah, usually when I kill people, they don't want to talk to me anymore.
That's where Speak with Dead comes in handy, but I don't have that one. No, I'm not familiar with mind flayers. I tend to try to avoid them, and they tend to not be out on the open sea much anyways.
Thank you.
I am not familiar with their ways, and I apologize. I could not be of more assistance to you. And he kind of nods his head, and you get the feeling that despite his sarcastic responses, he is serious that, that he was being honest, that he didn't have that information.
Right. That's right. I know more or less what my comrades here know, so I thought I'd poke and see if you knew anything. No problem. You know that Duncan, he was a really useful ally for a time, and strange, his accent changed midway through the battle. I'll have to ponder on that one.
Brother, do you require
Hard to
assistance?
keep track when you're doing two characters.
It is. I gotta agree because I'm looking at Luca's sheet, and I'm like rolling on Luca's sheet for Sparrow, and I'm like, this is not correct. These are not my modifiers. But anyway,
So Randy kind of set the personality for Durgan already. I was just following his lead.
man, I don't know how you be doing it, Eric. Raylan, do you mind if I join you for watch?
I would be honored.
I have some questions actually. So.
You have my full attention, my love.
Do you know who the Zentorum are?
Zentorum, aren't those are those the people that the rather nasty merchants?
Yes. Yes, they are. I just, I'm looking for someone, and I think they know where she is. And I would just want to know if you had any word or heard anything.
Do you have any specificity on the person that you're looking for?
Well, for one, I'm looking for that bitch, Red Morgan.
All right, Red Morgan is a name at least. Is Red Morgan related to piracy or the ocean or trader or possibly even at sea?
No, she has her hand. I cannot answer that. I know she has her hand in a lot of things, so I'm not too sure. But I know she's the type of person to be everywhere all the time, if that makes sense.
I will ask the DM if in my travels as a pirate, as a notorious pirate, that I would recognize her name. Red Morgan.
I would say you have heard of Red Morgan before. There's whispers about, Red Morgan. You've heard of her, that name. Don't know too much, but the fact you've heard of it.
Do I have any idea what context I've heard the name? Not in any specific details, but...
Underworld.
Okay, so she's like a fence or something by chance? Or she's an underworld boss? Or just she's related to...
She's someone that seems to have her hands behind... You hear that... You don't know too much. It's like a mysterious, shadowy figure, Red Morgan. You just know when that name, Red Morgan... when people hear it, they know it's danger. It's a shadowy figure within the Zentarum.
Okay, then I say to Sparrow, that now that you mention it, I have heard her name on occasion, though everyone is loath to take the time to elaborate what it is that she does, and that can only mean one thing. She generally is very powerful and very well connected, and has enough power to cover her tracks. What she is doing with the Zentorum, whether it is willing or unwillingly, is not going to come to a good end. If she is your friend, then you'd best seek her out quickly.
Not my friend. Actually, she took somebody very special to me, and I haven't heard anything, and it's driving me crazy.
To the DM, I reach back in my head and I think of any slave trader ports that potentially I have traveled to that would be most likely if somebody was kidnapped. What such ports would ports of call would they have gone to, and for what reasons? Like, are there places of slave trade ports where they're just going to go, be used as slaves, or are they going to be ritually sacrificed, or things of that nature? Any of those type of ports of call that human misery cargo would likely be transferred to, I would give those names freely to my friend, or my newfound friend Sparrow, to help her aid in potentially tracking down her the location.
Okay, all you really know, you don't have any information that would probably help Sparrow with what she's trying to do right now. All you know is that the shadowy figure of Red Morgan, because there's a plan that I have for this anyway. But that's all you really know is it's a shadowy figure that always seems to be behind the scenes of people of power.
Okay. I relay that as accurately as I can.
I mean, it's okay if you haven't heard anything. I didn't expect you to. I just thought I might ask. Seeing that we're in this brotherhood together.
That we are.
And then I'll take out this letter. I don't know how long you're going to be with us. I'd rather enjoy your company.
I do yours.
And this is a letter to my father. And if you happen to travel to a village, a second. What is the village? Hollow Creek. Just look for an Earth Ganassi, or ask for Earth Ganassi named Tomb, and hand this to him. I never got to send it out before we embarked on this journey, but I usually ride home all the time, and I really miss my family. So
he detects the temporarily lowered front that all rogues tend to have on them, and that you're actually expressing a level of vulnerability to him, that this is something of genuine import and close to your heart, as opposed to the usual roguish braggartness that is displayed for the world to see. And he literally says nothing in response, but very slowly and gently tips his head and closes his eyes slowly and opens them again, as if message absolutely received. And he grabs the message with great care, and he tucks it away in his pocket, and he says, "It shall be done if it is within my power to do so."
Thank you. I can tell we're going to be fast friends. And if you are traveling and you ever need a hand, just send word for me and I'll come. And I hope that I can do the same.
Much obliged. And I have to be honest with you, your bard friend, he does a fantastic act. After all, he stepped inside and made himself disappear, and I thought that was fantastic.
Oh yeah, usually he has trouble performing. Oh man, you should have seen when we first were in the city. But he's not so bad once you drown him out. So.
Well, I'm sure I'll have fun making him miserable. That's good enough for me.
And I will have fun watching. So. And that's it.
Shall we then? And
yes.
I point to whichever direction of the road we need to travel ahead on.
Well, all right. So should I assume at this point that y'all are going to follow the map and you're heading towards now where it's directed you towards this tomb entrance?
Definitely.
Do we get a benefit
Not
of a long
pacify
rest?
uneventful.
Yes,
I mean, we got a rest. We got a
we're
rest.
gonna
right?
give you got a benefit of a long rest. It takes a day and a half to get there anyway. So you got the benefit of the long rest. Don't worry about that. Everybody is you healed yourselves up and all that good
9 hit points?
You get all your hit points back. Everybody's healed. Everybody's good.
Are
We're not
9
gonna.
temporary hit
Do
points?
you get the
We're not.
morning
We're,
blessing?
I don't think you get the temporary hit points back unless someone
that's-
gives.
Oh, in the morning, I'll absolutely give you all a rouse.
There, yeah, you have to give them again.
Every morning.
Every morning.
All right, so there you go.
9 temporary hit points.
All right, listen up, party. Today, you're inspired.
Another
What's-
classic speech.
Or what a riveting
Absolutely.
speech.
You are appreciated, Mako.
I applaud.
I'm grumbling. I'm like, oh.
Well said.
You know, when I was
Spend a moment to thank you all for helping me out on this quest that my uncle has put us on.
That almost got us killed.
And in particular, I'd like to thank Bale because I believe I've been told that he leapt into the Froglock's mouth to save me.
Yeah, and then I turn to Bale as he says that, and I say, and I point at him, you better not ever do that again.
And
I lost waves. I can't lose you too. Okay?
And
truth be said, Duncan's a good man.
oh,
And-
stop.
I have a lot of things to make up for. So if I could save a good man while I'm still around, I'll do that.
Yes, but I already lost enough family. I don't need to lose anymore.
Anyhow, just wanted to mention that. Thank you very much. Shall we be off then?
Silhouette, how is chicken?
How is chicken actually? I don't.
Wait a minute. How is chicken? Hold on. You thought I forgot? I don't ever forget.
Yeah, chicken.
You can,
I don't, only the best from my group.
I look more at peace now when I'm holding chicken.
There goes chicken. It's right outside. So y'all are about a day and a half travels. You got your hit points. You got chicken, and you've got to this spot, and basically the map has led you to what looks like the entrance of a small cave right here, out in the wilderness, that you can see. It looks like, and chicken standing right in front of it, and this is exactly where we're gonna leave off. Because you're going to have to find out what's in that cave and what is going on. So we are going to, again, sign off. Thank you for everybody for watching. You'll have to tune into the next session, Good Team, which will be 2 weeks from now, to find out what is down here in this tomb that Albernon Scoop had left the map, in the hands of Corey, and now his one of his relatives, Duncan, has it. So what is it here? Is it riches, power? And what are the mind flayers after? What do they want in this place? Is there something here at all? Maybe it's just a ruse. We don't know. We're going to have to find out. But thank you for watching, guys. Thank you to our viewers. Thank you for Patreon supporters. Again, for any Patreon supporters that are on a certain level, the Duke level, we're going to be having the Q&A with the cast this coming Thursday. I think Mako in here said he's going to be trying to make it, so you'll be able to ask Mako some really cool questions about how he dresses up and how he gets in the costume so quickly, because one of the Patreon supporters, that was the question that she wanted to ask, was how to, because she does cosplay and it takes her like 6 or 7 hours to get ready, and she wants to know how these people are able to get good costumes ready so quickly and everything else. So that will be for them. But yeah, just keep tuning in.
My tip is really easy. I have one of those kiddie pools, and I fill it with blue paint, and then right
you just jump in it.
I just dunk my head in, and I'm good to go.
What's scary is that's not a bad idea. If you were really going to paint yourself blue, just dunk it. That would work. It actually would be the fastest way to do it. But yeah, hopefully maybe Bale will be on there one day too. But yeah, these are all the things that
Sounds
you
like
get.
A question for him.
Yeah, but these exactly. But these are all the things that you get now that we've reorganized our Patreon and offered some more benefits. You get the Q&As, you get the writing classes, you get to play with us, you get all these cool little things that we've been doing. So again, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you watched it.
Hey Tony?
Yes, sir.
Can I make a personal comment?
Anything that I've forgotten to do, please do.
I can do 3 personal ones. First of all, and I've said this recently on Discord, I am thrilled to be playing with all of you guys. I consider you guys my friends, and I have a great time. One big reason I look forward to every couple weeks of playing with you guys. Secondly, Tony, you're killing it. Always having fun every single time, so thank you.
Thank you.
I know you're tirelessly working on this stuff. And lastly, I think, what I was getting at was Todd, both awesome person and also someone who reached out, and we are very proud to be involved and affiliated with D&D Creative Table Designs. You guys rock.
Yep.
You guys
I've been posting on D&D Creative Table Design since the very beginning of me starting this. Before I even started the show, I was posting my not so great Dwarven Door Forge builds. Hello? Uh-oh.
That's it.
I
I'm
don't know
done.
where you're at. It's the direction you're going in.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you definitely, Todd, and check out Todd's page if obviously it's a great page. It has over 20,000 members. It wouldn't be growing so quickly if it wasn't a great place to go and just hang out and learn a lot about terrain, miniature painting, how to make your own terrain. Like if you don't even want to trying to do it on a budget, they have a lot of great DIY terrain makers. And I'm talking people who are DIY terrain makers that make some beautiful, beautiful stuff, even out of foam. Unbelievable stuff. Just foam. This drip. So yeah, I highly suggest you check it out. Other than that, we're gonna say bye-bye. And yeah, we will catch you. If there's anything I forgot to do, anybody I forgot to thank, I am sorry. There's always a million things I'm supposed to say, but sometimes I mess up. So we do thank everybody, and y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all this coming Friday for the Evil Team, and Monday we have our video game day. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Great show,
Bye-bye.
Tony. Great show, guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That
Great
was so
show. Bye-bye. Are we out, JC?